Alright, welcome to another session of Leon and Friends D&D 5e, where I, your Dungeon Master Leon, take a bunch of engineer and aspiring engineer friends into the wonderful world of Dungeons & Dragons. To keep you guys up to speed, last session, or rather 2 sessions ago, our brave adventurers finished their mission of going into the Mars Delph and quelling the evil that was underneath the Mars Delph, which turned out to be a beholder underneath the city of the Marv. After that fight, there was a bit of a struggle to get out, but thankfully the adventurers do find themselves getting out of the Mars Delph, and they find themselves inside the teleportation terminal of the city of Alded, a very quaint, quiet, marble-like structure where they met Jolmyri once more. And after a bit of interaction with Jolmyri, the party eventually split up from Lady Lionhardt, and they went their own way to Lady Valetyr, or rather Ryllai's estate. After a nice, well-deserved rest, the very next day, the party, or some of the party members, went out to Alded to do a little bit of downtime, a little bit of relaxing, a little bit of shopping here and there, right? So that's pretty much where we left off. You guys...
Alright.
You guys are currently right here. And let's switch up that music real quick. Let me just double check that we're... Okay. So let me just grab some music. Right here.
Bring it around town. Bring it around town.
Yo, Patrick, are you actually drunk?
Just a little. Have you guys ever been to a beer garden?
No,
Yeah.
no, actually.
A regular, like, if you order a regular beer, it's the size of a pitcher.
Damn.
And you're expected to drink it. So
I would not last there. I would die.
I'm a little.
Leon, you'll
I'm
die
a
to
little-
non-alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, I'm a little
How many
happy.
Leon has disadvantage.
I had
on,
3.
alcohol.
You
That
had
sound
3 of those
really low,
pictures?
by the way.
Yeah, I'm
No,
good.
that's very whiskey jack of you.
Thank you. I'm
Alright,
getting
so-
in the spirit.
So, what currently today is Erastus 8th in 1329. Some of you have just roused from your sleep. It's now midday. It's exactly actually 3:40. You know, some of you are in and around Ryllai's estate doing whatever, and some of you again are just rousing from your sleep, waking up. So what would you guys like to do?
I yell. Are we still in the estate, like in the living room?
Sure. You are wherever the heck you want to be.
Because I just go in the living room, get up to the stairs, and be like, "Yo, guys!" I just shout, "Guys, wake the fuck up!"
Excuse me.
Okay, you do so. Some of the servants look at you like,
Oh, they're not waking up. Trust me.
I go to one of the servants. Excuse me, can I get a metal spoon and a pan, please?
Sure. Kind of looks at you weirdly, but they comply, and they give you a metal spoon and pan.
I see that and I
Post
use
haste.
thaumaturgy. Wake up!
Oh.
Tassif, again, you sound really low.
Okay.
I can
use
barely
thaumaturgy and
hear
I
you.
use wake up.
He says casting thaumaturgy and saying wake up.
So how about now?
Okay,
Better.
better. You do thaumaturgy, and the house almost shakes, vibrates slightly with your thaumaturgy. It is quite loud. Yeah, they definitely heard you. So,
I come storming down the stairs and be like, "What the? Guys, calm down! Like,
Hurry the fuck up!
scaring the neighbors."
So I
My
think
neighbors!
what neighbors? You're in a mansion, motherfucker.
Dude, get ready. I don't care. You have to be on our pajamas. We gotta go meet up with the king.
In 20 minutes, let's go.
I take the
Let's
letter
go. Let's go.
I say, calm your horses.
No, we
No.
gotta go. We need to be punctual for this shit.
Hold on, wait. Did we
So I
get a
take the
letter?
letter.
Hold on. Did we get a letter from the emperor?
We got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
letter. Now hurry up the fuck up. Let's go.
What the fuck?
Come on.
I take the letter. I give it to Ryllai.
They're banging on the pan.
okay, sure.
Oh
you make
my God.
you guys see a large dragonborn with a metallic hat on, and then the pan, and he's banging banging a spoon against the pan.
Do a performance check.
Oh, there's no check. It's quite loud.
Make music out of it. Make music
It's
out
quite
of it.
loud.
I tell Maximus to stop, and then I'd go to one of the servants and say, "Can you go and see if Emperor Lionhardt is ready for us?"
I believe you are due to the court, but soon, very soon, actually.
All right, so I say,
Why
everyone.
will we lie? Just go.
All right, then we the castle.
Kitty, calm down.
Are you going in your pajamas?
Well,
He's gonna go in his
what I-
pajamas. I don't give a fuck.
it's midday, right? So I should be all dressed up.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
I have trance. I sleep for 4
You're
hours.
right. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
technically Ryllai does not sleep,
Yeah,
but she does have a very fancy bedroom, just for kicks,
exactly.
for kicks,
for things. For things.
for
you know.
reasons. Yeah, you know what I'm
For
saying? You know,
reasons.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's the adultswim.com.
You can only catch that in Leon and Friends D&D 5e After Dark. So who's present right now? It's like 3:40, 3:42 right now. Clock's ticking.
Guys, let's go.
Somebody called my name with like asthma attack. What? Who?
Who's still asleep?
I got my 5-star
I
Archangel.
think I'm still not.
Oh shit! What?
Yes. Yeah. Which one? The whiskey. Wake up.
Whiskey, wake up.
You're in the living room. There's. If anyone should be awake, it should be you.
Yeah,
I know,
Whiskey,
right?
you're groggily wake up from your sleep. It's currently 3:42 p.m. You guys are due to the court in about 18 minutes.
Yo, guys, have you seen
need
Magnus?
whiskey.
Yo, you guys
I'm
see
here.
Magnus? Not you.
He said I'm here. He said it. That was not me. Who said that?
That was me, dude. I'm here.
Alright,
No,
Dragonborn.
I'm saying not you, as in Ali, the person. I meant Magnus.
Who the fuck is Ali? This is Magnus.
Yo,
I
are you
love this
dumb?
conversation.
I don't understand what's going on. Who are you talking about?
Okay,
Who's
And
Ali?
I thought I was drunk right now.
Who's Ali?
It's passing.
Aritz Maya, are you okay? Did you get bumped in the head by Beholder?
Oh, my fucking head hurts right
Did
now.
your brain get
processing
disintegrated,
this.
Raid?
Yo, bitch,
So,
put some
I
clothes
used-
on. Actually, don't even put some clothes on. We gotta go to meet up with
Oh,
the
put some clothes on.
So I used thaumaturgy to grab everyone's attention. I say that the king summoned us, and we're supposed to meet up at 4.
Sure,
I
again,
go up to
like
I
a
go up to Olsas and be
shaking,
like, "Ow, can you stop doing that?"
the shaking like message is sent out.
Wait,
so-
are you still doing thaumaturgy?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Please stop using it.
Time's a ticking.
All right,
Alright,
so
let's go. Let's do this, boys. I heed the warning or the invitation.
I head out. I say, "Everyone, come on," and I just
I
walk out.
follow
And everyone-
suit.
We do
I
double
just
time.
go. I hop on Osas's back and ride him like a horse.
Okay,
What?
sure.
Forward, charge.
Alright, also let's make a strike check.
Yo.
Fuck that! I drop him and I
Okay,
run.
sure.
Wait, no, let Crush do it. Let Crush do it.
I start crawling in that general direction that we need to go.
Crush.
Wait, no, wrong one.
Animal handling.
Oh my god.
How did you roll 4 now ones and
Damn
6
animal.
rolls?
Yeah, with a
Animal.
double
Yo,
nat
how you
ones.
Yo, you got nat ones on everything, yo.
All right, let's go. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's
Double
go.
nat ones.
Yeah.
Osas, you
Please
crumple.
arrest the game.
All right, let's go. Let's just go.
We can hear
I'm
Leon. Shut
crawling
up.
there. While everyone's there, I'm just crawling away.
I pick up I like swaddle
I help
Whiskey in
with.
his clothes and just lift him and go.
Yeah, I cannot hear. I'm gonna help you.
I go to Maximus. I'm like, you're such a strong man.
Maximus,
You seduction.
Maximus, I'm gonna help you out with there.
Alright,
All right, so
so
I just
Time's a ticking, my boy.
alright, so you guys are traveling to who is it? Wow, I forgot
Who's
already.
it?
The Emperor.
You're traveling to Alded's tower. At what pace would you guys like to travel?
We need to do it fast, boy.
Fast. Gotta go fast.
Double time.
Double time. Alright, alright.
Yeah,
Fair enough, fair enough.
power walk.
So per hour you can do.
We are running.
Power
I
walk.
tell
We're running?
Maximus to use that pan and spoon to like bang it as we're running, like a siren.
I can't do that. I'm holding whiskey.
Oh,
He's
okay.
actually coddling me.
Alright, so
I'm
you
holding you,
guys.
By like the collar, just dragging
Alright,
you along.
Sure,
Oh.
you do so.
I'm still saying like you're such a strong man,
As he's
asshole.
getting hit by rocks and gravel.
You guys, let's see.
We barely make it in time.
Yeah, you guys actually arrived late.
Oh, do we?
Oh,
Oops.
It was Ryllai's fault.
That was everyone's fault. Just saying.
I mean, when we walk in, I say sorry. It's very hard to wake
So
up.
the
in the
moment you got the moment
Okay, we went back in time, guys. It's 3:10.
you guys run up. You guys are running up to Alded's tower, running up the steps to Alded's tower, running past the guards. The guards are like kind of waving you guys in because they know it's kind of urgent. You guys eventually run up to the front area of the. So it's 3:10 now. You guys are literally in front of the castle.
All right.
We're good. We have 50 minutes left.
We have 50. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys were due. At the it's 4:10. Sorry, it's 4:10.
What?
Sorry.
Last session we ended at 3:10.
It was 3:40. It was 3:40.
Was it 3:40?
Yes.
3:05 you reached the estate.
It was you guys hung out at the state for what I say, like 25 minutes.
What'd you guys do?
All right, so then we,
So you guys are in front of the castle, in front of Alded's tower. It is 4:10 p.m. You guys were summoned for 4 o'clock.
we run, and well, the thing is, anyone else, if I have to Misty Step, I do.
The moment you guys walk up to the castle, one of the guards stops you. Halt. State your business, please.
Can I
I show them.
Osas, letter, please.
Yes. Letter.
Fuck.
I just
Wait,
shove
am I
it
still
in his
with them?
face. Here.
No,
here.
shut up.
You shove it in the guard's face. He kind of like, you see his face kind of reel back.
He shoves it in the thing's groin, right?
You shove it onto the guy's belly,
I'm not that
essentially.
short. All right.
So he takes the letter, reads it. It says here you're due at 4 p.m. You know you're late, correct?
Yes. Sorry. Please let us in. Sorry.
All right. He kind of rolls up the letter and hands it back to you, Osas. If you will, follow me. And this one guard begins to walk inside the castle. At a by the way, very leisurely manner.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, but
So what do you guys do?
we were late, just like his mom.
Oh god.
Damn.
Alright,
high five
so what do you guys do? He's walking inside and he's taking a right turn.
Yo,
I mean-
I high five Maximus for that insult.
Time's a ticking.
I mean, we
got
There they
followed.
are.
Who actually did the clap noise?
Because we don't have to follow the guard if I already know where we're going.
Where do you go?
What? Well, the letter says that we're summoned, right? So I'm
Yes.
assuming we go to
The court.
Emperor Lionhardt's quarters. Not quarters, but his court.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know where that is. We don't have to follow the guard. I say,
Sure.
hey guys, follow me. We walk towards them.
All right. Okay. Let's fucking.
So you guys walk in. So you guys walk in, and in front of you guys, like about a couple feet away, is a closed double doors to the throne room.
Oh,
Assuming
fuck.
there are a couple guards.
There's a couple guards like positioned there, but again, the doors are closed.
All right, so I go up to one of the guards and say, we've been summoned, Emperor Lionhardt.
All right.
For 4 o'clock. We are a little bit late.
All right.
And then I
Where were you summoned to?
I'm sorry.
Where were you summoned to?
It was.
Yo, Osas, read the paper.
Yeah.
Read the paper.
Yeah. Court. King's court.
King's Court.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he's not. The Emperor's not there currently.
Can we just wait there, please? Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Can we just wait there?
Oh, wait there. He's not there.
Is anyone from the king's
Do you know where he went, please?
Yes, he's currently in the meeting room. Currently.
Would it be appropriate for us to meet him there?
Han?
I would assume yes.
Okay, can we go there?
Can you make him aware that we've arrived
Okay.
to go from there?
All right. So what do you guys
That
do?
works too.
Well,
We-
we tell the guard that, and then the guard is supposed to get back to us whether what Emperor Lionhardt wants to do because we're late.
Okay. Wait right here. And the guard kind of steps away from his post. He heads towards the exit and then takes a left where the original guard went.
At a leisurely pace.
Well, it doesn't matter now because we're here. The idea is the guard tells the emperor, then tells us what to do.
So
If the emperor,
a couple moments pass, about a few minutes pass. I would say maybe another like 5 minutes, right?
Motherfucker.
And the guard comes back. Yes, you were summoned to the meeting room. If you may, please follow me. And the guard
Okay.
the guard walks.
Listen, yeah, shut the fuck up.
This moment, you guys are 17 minutes late.
Bang him against the wall as I'm walking past.
Do that and I'll butt you in the head.
Yeah, we did it.
As
Fine, I butt him in the head.
Sure, go ahead.
I was like, he's pretty much prone. Disadvantage.
Not really.
I'm dragging
You
you.
can't reach your head.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Fine, I hit him in the nuts.
With how?
My nuts are inside me.
he's wearing metal
What do you mean?
armor.
I have a
I
cup
gotta be
and my
able to
nuts are
do
inside me.
something.
All right,
Gotta be
Just
able
let it
to
happen.
do
Just let it happen. Just let it
Shut
happen.
up, just let it
you
happen.
guys are
just let it
eventually
happen.
led to the meeting room. It is
Let's
now.
go, guys. Meeting room. Shut the fuck up.
You guys are currently 18 minutes late.
Mother.
You guys walk in, and you guys are ushered in by the guard, and before you are several people, all of them staring at you guys. Some of them are familiar to you guys. Zoran Valetyr is here. He's on the very far end, next to the side of the Emperor. Emperor sitting on at the very edge of this very long table, with his elbows on the table and his hands clasped.
Crush vigorously waves.
Okay, you do so.
Hello, sexy royal people.
Do you want to say that?
I take a sidestep as far away from Erzmai as possible.
I no, that's my thought process in my head. I didn't say it out loud.
Okay, fine.
That's my thought
Again, there's other characters here.
I said nothing.
Zoran's here. Zoran Valtyr's here. The Emperor's here, of course. Lady Lionhardt is actually in one of the chairs as well. War General Soren's here, and then there's a few other faces that most of you don't know. Ryllai, you do know of some of these characters. There's about let me count right now. In
I know
total,
them as
what's
the
up?
King's Court, right?
What's up?
I just know them as the King's. I know who they are, but more like them being the King's Court, right?
What is before you, Ryllai, is the Council of Alded.
Okay.
So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
M's in my bank account.
11 plus. Yeah, there's 11. Actually, no. There's 12 characters here. One of them is a familiar half-orc to you guys.
Familiar? Oh no.
Wait, is it Thrawn?
Nope.
Actually, no. I wouldn't know. So.
Tiefling. So I do a quick. I kneel to the Emperor.
Oh shit! I'm kneeling too.
And then stand to the side.
I kneel too. I kneel too.
I kneel.
So the both of you kneel.
We all follow Ryllai.
We all kneel. We all follow Ryllai's example.
At this moment,
Crush, follow his example.
At this moment, Zoran Valetyr stands up from his seat. Lady Valetyr, you do understand that you are late, correct?
I understand. If I may, the members of my party were very hard to wake up.
Howdy.
I don't know.
At this moment, the Emperor is just sitting there, hands clasped, elbows on the table. Just seems agitated, at the very least.
I do apologize. This is my fault. I'm sorry. And then
at the closest end, where you guys entered from, there are a few empty seats at this very long table, and
how many empty seats?
Zoran Valetyr, your father. If you will, Lady Valetyr, please take a seat so we may proceed.
I take a seat closest to the nearest
What?
And the nearest what?
Just take a seat. Just take a seat.
Just take a seat. Yeah.
All right, so you take a seat. Lady Valetyr takes a seat.
Can I straighten Whiskey up and like pat him down? Just try to clean him up a little bit.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'm still like hanging, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm just standing you up, just brushing you off, right?
It's like I just go to Maximus, like, where are we, Father?
At this moment, you guys hear a little bit of murmur around the table.
Guys, stop fooling around.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make him presentable.
At this moment, a dwarven character kind of pipes up. These are the lads who we entrust our kingdom to. That's a good one.
Oh man.
A very
stout
dwarven character, and somewhat. Let me see, what is he wearing?
Was that the king?
Where is he?
I heard some snide remark.
A very thick, thick bearded, long haired, orange haired. Dwarven character pipes up, and he's the one who said that. He looks a bit like. 1 second.
Oh, he has a picture for everything. Did you draw this one?
Looks a bit like this.
He looks ugly.
Very stout character, very heavily armored. His arm is kind of on the table, very like lax, and he's kind of laughing at you guys.
Is this an accurate picture?
Sure.
I say, look. This man doesn't know. Like, sure, we're a little late, but we've also saved their lady and saved Lady Lionhardt, and we basically like saved their kingdom, so they can laugh and chuckle at all at us. But I already know, like confidently, I know who I am and I know my worth. We saved this kingdom.
Guys, shut up and sit down.
At this moment, the dragon Magnus is just going off, and at this point, the dwarven character also pipes up. They're late and they're whining. That's a new one.
Well, he can say whatever he wants. I'm talking to my teammates. I don't know this.
I tell everyone to shut up and sit down.
At this moment,
we are late.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ignore him later. Sit down.
Are there enough seats for us?
Yeah. Yes. You guys were appointed to this meeting, and you're late.
I drag Crush to sit next to me.
Sure. So what do you guys do?
Stealing my man.
All right, we sit down.
Yes.
I sit down.
So, yeah.
I bring Crush to sit
You guys settle in. You guys settle in, and the general mood of the table is not a pleasant one per se, but with you guys here, the meeting begins to proceed. You guys see Emperor Lionhardt. You see him kind of sit back and relax a bit, and he begins to pipe up. I have gathered you all today here to discuss a matter of security within our kingdom. Lady Lionhardt, if you will, please. At this moment, you see Lady Lionhardt kind of bow slightly while sitting, pulls herself out of the chair, and kind of gracefully gets up, and she begins to speak. As you may or may not all know, I was commissioned, or rather, put on a mission to quell evil in a dream that I saw, a vision that I saw a few, perhaps weeks ago. And as you may or may not know, I was unfortunately originally unsuccessful in this endeavor. However, and she looks at the party, thanks to these men and women, I was able to come back successfully with the objective at hand. It was the source of evil underneath the Marv was a beholder. And at the moment she says that, the table, you guys see like a couple looks being exchanged, a bit of murmuring. And the dwarven character pipes up again. A beholder? You can't be serious, a beholder?
I mean, we were there, so yeah.
And at this moment, Lady Lionhardt kind of, I understand your skepticism, and I will vouch, and I know these men and women, she kind of like looks to you guys, kind of gestures towards you guys. These men and women will vouch for that as well. A beholder was underneath the Mars Delph.
Would this be, I just want to point out, I'm sitting like very uncomfortably, not really knowing where weapons as I'm trying to sit in these fancy chairs.
Sure.
And I'm just like, would this be a good time to bring out the horn?
Yes. Which one of you has the horn?
Osa should have it.
No,
actually, I have it.
You have it?
You have it? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Hey, Vinny, can I get that?
Hey, what's going on, boss? You look a little bit uncomfortable. What's going on, boss?
Yeah. I'm not used to these situations. You know that creepy horn you got put in you?
Yeah. Tastes kind of weird.
Can I grab that?
You could try.
You can try.
At this moment, the table is silent. It's just Maximus talking to his bag.
Alright, so I assume.
You're okay there, buddy?
Oh crap!
With a natural 1 persuasion. Hey, you're gonna have to try harder than that, buddy. What's going on?
Force it out of him.
Hold on, can I give him 5 gold and say, here, give this to Vinny so he can give us the horn?
You want to do that, Maximus?
Sure. Vinny.
So put 5 gold pieces in Vinny's storage, and the moment you toss the gold in, he spits out the horn and lands squarely on the table. There you go, boss. Thanks for the gold.
Alright, thank Ryllai.
I don't know if Vinny or the dwarf is laughing.
It's a Vinny.
It's Vinny.
Oh, okay, it's Vinny. Okay.
Alright, so the horn is now on the table, and it's currently wrapped up with whatever cloth Osas wrapped it in. And as the horn is laying on the table, Ryllai, you immediately pick up like the scent of evil. It's putrid. You see, there are several other paladins here as well. Your father, along with someone that you know of, another paladin from the Justiciars of Tyr by the name of Lawrence Warhol. You know of this character. He is the, let me see, look up his title. Adjudicator Lawrence Warhol, who is the head of justice within the Justiciars of Tyr. He's like the head judge.
Can you say the name again?
You don't know of this character. Not yet,
Oh.
at least.
He's basically a judge, basically.
Yes. So you see a couple paladins at the table. You see them kind of get a little uncomfortable, and Lady Lionhardt walks up to the wrapped up horn and begins to, she picks it up and heads back to the front of the table. She's currently adjacent to her father, the Emperor, and begins to unveil it just a little and kind of like undoing it like a banana almost. And you see her hold up the hammer to the rest of the people at the council, and you guys hear a couple gasps, a bit of murmuring, and it's the mood at the table right now is a bit of a skepticism.
I told you so.
You do say so. Okay. And at this moment, Lady Lionhardt begins to speak again. This is the horn. This is the source of evil that was underneath Tamar's delve. As you may or may not know, or those of you who are paladins, you might have sensed a great bit of evil coming from this object. This horn is the reason why we are here today. This is the sole reason why we are gathered today. I have proposed a plan as to what to do with this horn. So my suggestion, should you all agree with it, is to bring this horn away from this city. This horn is a source of evil, and if it falls into the wrong hands, who knows what level of destruction it can cause. I have seen it for myself, and those men and women, she kind of like gestures to you guys, those men and women have seen it as well, what this horn is capable of. So I suggest that we bring this horn to Wyham, the holy city, the seed of civilization up north. And at this moment, you see a bit of like looks being exchanged on the table, and at this moment the dwarf pipes up, Wyham! You know how far Wyham is? How you gonna get there exactly? I understand your concerns. Let me pull up his name. Where is he?
How do you spell Wyham?
Wyham. W-I-H-A-M.
Okay.
I understand your concerns, Sir Boulderborn. However, this horn...
What's his name?
Sir Boulderborn. I understand your concerns, Sir Boulderborn, but this horn must be taken away from the city. Again, if it falls into the wrong hand, who knows what kind of devastation will happen. We need to bring this away from the city, away from people. Yes, go ahead.
Is it intuitive why she wants to bring it up to Wyham?
You've heard, being a paladin, you know of Wyham. Wyham is the holy city. It is a location that... Give me a history check. Let's see how much you know.
Okay.
So you take a moment to reel back and attempt to remember what you know about Wyham. But you do know of Wyham. Let's see the level of detail you remember. With an 11, you know Wyham. You know it is called the seed of civilization, as Lady Lionhardt just said. And you know that Wyham, again, is the holy city. It is where life essentially began. But that's all you really know.
Oh, if that's the case, I ask, I understand your plan is to bring, but why would the horn be any safer to put the people up there in any less danger than it would here?
And the moment you say that, a dragonborn character at the table pipes up. She is right. If it is over there, what makes it any safer than within our walls? Being the head of division of defense, I know that this city's relatively impregnable. And at that moment, Lady Lionhardt speaks up. I understand your concerns, and I do acknowledge them. However, our city is much, much, much larger than the city of Wyham. Being that there's so many people, there are more chances of this item falling into someone's hands, versus if we bring it up to Wyham, less people there, less chances of it being stolen. And, not to mention, the city of Wyham hosts the Order of... So, 1 second, I almost forgot what it's called. The Order of Bahamut. Some of you may or may not know what the Order of Bahamut, but the Order of Bahamut is a paladin order, not different from ours here. They pride themselves as being the keepers of ancient artifacts, evil ancient artifacts like this one. They specialize in this task. So, Lady Vexina and I have been talking, and perhaps bring it there would be the best option.
Can I do a history check to see if the Order of Bahamut
Go ahead.
is a primarily
Give me a religion check.
Leon, that's the Bahamut I'm thinking of, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The moment you hear that, you immediately know what it is.
All right.
21. What are you trying to discern?
I'm trying to under because from what I understand, Bahamut
Wait,
is they're basically like the opposite
go ahead.
tier. They're basically like the opposite of tier. So they are an evil. Like I always associate them as like an evil order.
Incorrect.
Correct.
With your religion of 21, you remember Bahamut. Bahamut is a platinum dragon whose sole purpose it's a force of good. So it's not the order of Bahamut is a paladin order again, not that much different than the Just Stars of Tyr. Their missions run parallel with one another.
Okay.
So, Lady, as I said before, Lady Vuxine and I have been talking, and we feel as though bringing it to the city of Wyham under the jurisdiction of the Order of Bahamut would be the best option. So, that is the plan that we have. Does anyone have any suggestions or concerns regarding this plan? And at this moment, a bit of discussion is being held between the people at the table, and you guys may discuss as well.
I just technically woke up now. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, this is happening.
Sure.
And just pull a crush. Hi, like.
So.
My neck hurts. Fuck.
So, wait, so Wyham is on this continent, right?
I'm sorry?
Wyham?
Wyham.
It's
give me a history check.
It should be on this continent if I recall.
I don't think I would know this.
Give me a history check.
Well, yeah.
With a 14, the name Wyham is familiar, but you don't quite recall where it is, besides Lady Lionhardt saying it's up north.
Wait, can I do the same thing?
Sure.
Yeah, how far?
Yeah, so being that I know, but I'm confused on why temple or city worshipping Bahamut would be north and not east.
Understandable. Are you saying that out loud?
Sure.
Sure. The moment you say that, Lady Lionhardt pipes up. I do understand, and yes, they should be out east. However, the city of Wyham, again, the holy city, is where religions take place. The seat of civilization. You can find many, if not all, religions over there. There are worshippers of every single sect you can think of over there. Well, mostly, give or take.
Okay. I ask out loud because I don't know.
Sure.
Approximately how long will it take to get there? I know it's far, but I don't.
This moment, Osas, a character that you know of, pipes up. An elven-like character. You guys see a bit of like ornaments and tassels on his very light armor, and indeed, yes. How exactly do you plan on getting to Wyham? You do understand that the waters over there are quite treacherous, correct? Osas, who's speaking right now is Grand Admiral, what's his name? Where is he? Grand Admiral Emeth Leoric.
Emeth Leoric.
A high elf who is, again, the head of all naval forces of Alded. Or rather, the Lionhardt Kingdom. Yes, I do understand your concerns, and Lady Vuxina and I have discussed this, and we have recruited a person to aid us with this. Not the most savory character, a ruffian, if you will, and at this moment the dwarven character kind of pipes in. Ruffian. I know exactly who we're talking about. Yes, indeed. Well, we've talked to him, and and at this moment she looks at her father and looks back to the council. We've recruited his help in this, should we go through with the plan. Now, does anyone else have any other concerns about this plan of ours?
Crush raises his hand.
Sure.
He looks dead at her and he says, what kind of defenses will go into play as far as guarding this thing?
Yes, well, that's...
Oh, wait. Is he still an idiot?
No.
Apparently not. He's speaking. And the moment you speak, Crush, she kind of looks at you quizzically. Well, it is good to have you back, sir. But yes, I did want to recruit your services, actually. And she looks to the party members.
What? So you want us to act as like security for transport?
Indeed.
If so, can you tell us more about this ruffian?
We can discuss that later. Perhaps we should talk about the plan at hand.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa! Before we could do anything, I need bullets.
At this moment, the half-orc character that seems familiar to you guys looks at the party and looks back to Lady Lionhardt. If I may, Your Majesty, if their services aren't adequate, will you have Manu Diorum at your service?
Oh, it's that half orc. Oh.
And at this moment, Lady Lionhardt looks at the half-orc and looks at the party and looks back to the rest of the council. I understand that, however, I've seen the abilities, the capabilities of these men and women, and I would prefer their services if possible.
Oh shit!
Oh yes, represent.
The half-orc kind
Let's
of
go.
looks at the party. You see him kind of like his jaw's kind of tense. Looks back to the Lady Lionhardt. I understand, Your Majesty. And he kind of like looks straight. And now, is there any other questions or concerns that I may address?
Where can I find bullets?
And I say, as my compatriot so eloquently puts, we're gonna need a few more.
Yes,
taking
perhaps
this
we
mission.
should.
Preparations.
Perhaps.
Preparations,
At,
yes.
at this moment, the moment you say that, the half-orc pipes up again. It appears they are a bit inadequate for this service, Your Majesty. I hope you would reconsider at the very least.
So I kind of interject. I'm like, if I may, by us saying preparations is because we just came back from us just saving the Lionhardt Kingdom, so we are low in ammunitions and all. So we just have to stack up, but we're fully capable of going for another run.
The moment you say
With all
that, the
due
half-orc
respect, sir.
again, if the half-orc interjects, Lady Lionhardt, you do understand these men and women are not prepared for this mission. You can hear like him gritting his teeth at this point.
I go and I say what he says, but in a like quizzical voice. Lady Lionhardt.
At the moment you do that, you see the Emperor, who had his elbows on the table, a hand clasped in front of him, holds up a hand. At the moment you begin like mocking the half-orc. Please, we are trying to have a civil discussion here.
Yeah, Whiskey Jack.
I'm sorry.
Now, Lady
Shut the fuck up.
Lady Lionhardt, please, if you will continue. Thank you, Father. Yes, well, they may be low on ammunition, however, I believe in their capabilities, and I believe in every single one of them. They saved me once, and I do not believe that they would back out of a mission like this. Not a second time, at least. Or a first time, rather.
Wait, yo, Maximus.
Hmm?
Yo.
Yes.
Wasn't this the group?
Yeah,
that you
so Lady Lionhardt is like vouching for you guys, like, go ahead.
You're like,
Kevin, sorry.
what?
Yo, Maximus.
Yes.
Is this the group that you kept bitching about by any chance?
Yes.
Maya, please shut up.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yes.
Please.
We do not care what happened
Yes.
in the past happened. Right
No,
now,
I'm
focus
just-
on
I'm-
the mission.
No.
Maya doesn't matter.
Let's just
I'm
appreciate the fact that she just held us up right now.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
just-
saying. I'm just saying, like.
At this moment, the council is completely quiet, kind of like looking at you guys bickering.
No, I'm just.
Can you stand up and be like, we accept, we just need to prep.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you. Order the first
Yeah.
strike, correct? That's what I saw in the documentation.
We still need to choose that name.
So, can we file for a change to Memento Mori?
She kind of.
We sound like Nazis.
Hey,
The moment
up,
you say
Petra.
that, Lady Lionhardt looks at the council. I believe that can be arranged. So,
Okay.
does anyone have any qualms about this plan or any?
Nope.
Any?
As
at
long
that
as I
moment-
could shoot
One
things, I'm happy.
question.
Yes.
Before we are gonna need a ship to sail there. I'm assuming that it's going to be provided, right?
At the moment that you say that, the dwarven character kind of laughs again, which is ship, alright. Yes, it is a vessel. Maybe not the one that you're all used to, but yes, it is indeed a vessel.
So this is not in game, but I'm asking the DM. What's the name of the asshole dwarven?
Sir Boulderborn.
All you know is Sir Boulderborn so far.
Wait, so
Okay.
and what's the name of the half orc? I forgot.
The Boulderborn. Remember, we had a
You
Boulderborn.
guys may know. I don't know if you guys remember.
Remember what?
Wonderful.
Boulderborn?
No, the half orc from Memento or
Grow
Mono Diorum?
Mono Diorum.
Oh, Grow Rockjaw.
Yeah.
I don't think I have those names, but yeah, but I think Alex does.
Wait, what was it? Growlock?
Ugra Rockjaw.
Ugra? Is that how you spell it?
Okra.
Ugra.
Oh, I thought it was like the vegetable, like
Oh, it's
okra.
Ugra Lockjaw.
Rockjaw.
Rockjaw.
Wait, alright, so where were we?
Yeah, so does anyone else have any comments or concern about our Lady Versina and I? She kind of like gestures to a half-elf who she's been referring to this whole time. Does anyone have any qualms against our plans, Lady Versina and I? And she looks
Heck
around.
no, let's do this.
I asked, Lady Valetyr, are you gonna be joining us or no?
Wait, did you
I
did you
mean,
say Lady Val?
Lady
Did you just ask yourself if you're going?
Valerie. Look, my last name and her first name are very similar.
Yes, indeed. I do want to see this horn too. I do want to keep my country and her people safe.
Okay.
And at that moment, another character pipes in. Let's see who. A smaller kind of darker skinned. What is she again?
Bard.
I believe she. A smaller kind of darker skin toned gnome kind of pipes in. Lady, oh shoot, I forgot her name already. Lady Lionhardt, you just came back from a mission and you almost were vanquished during that mission. Should you be going on this mission with these people? She kind of gives you guys a look.
Wait, I heard some people? Really?
Lady Obies, I do understand your concerns, but I do want to see this mission through. I will lay my life on the line to keep my people, my country safe. And at this moment, the lady who spoke up kind of like reclines into her chair. So, is there any other questions or concerns that I can address?
If I may ask a question to Sir Rockjaw, whatever how you pronounce his name.
Rockjaw, and you
Rockjaw.
see kind of like these small, pointed bits of his teeth kind of popping up and like giving his face a very square look.
You have a member of your party who uses very similar weaponry to our buddy over here, and was just wondering what his source of weaponry was.
Like somewhere halfway in between your request, you see Emperor Lionhardt kind of raise his hand once more. Please let us keep this discussion on topic. At that moment, you see Lady Lionhardt begin looking around. Is there any other questions that I can address regarding this mission up north to Wyham? And at that moment, you guys see a bit of exchanging in looks. Unless you guys want to interject.
Great. So I guess this isn't so much a question, more as a statement. I understand that we're gonna be taking this evil item up to Wyham. However, I do think that we should have it inspected first to see what could potentially happen to either one of us. See if there's maybe an evil effect could take over one of the party or something.
I understand your concern, and we have talked about this, and Lady Versina and I have talked about this. This is an artifact that we don't fully understand, and perhaps we shouldn't try to understand. Maybe we should lock it away and hide it from society if possible. We don't want it finding its way onto someone's forehead once more. And she kind of exchanges looks with the person that she's been referring to as Lady Versina this whole time. I think she's a elven creature. Let me check.
Lady Versina.
Lady Versina. She
Can you
appears to
spell the last
be
name?
elven, somewhat elven. You guys aren't sure are of the level of elven, but she has slick black hair, kind of like very neatly done. Let me show you guys a picture.
As you're showing the picture, can you just give us the name, the spell?
1 second. Lady Versina, Virxina. Lady Versina.
Oh
Wait,
shit, I'm so fast.
VIRX?
So Virxina, Lady Versina. So a very smartly dressed elven ancestry kind of woman. You see her sitting somewhat closer to the front of this assembly, and you see her kind of like listening intently to Lady Lionhardt with like stars in her eyes.
I say, all right, fine. We shouldn't understand, but do you think we could get a bag from Pendragon that could hide the magic, or at least contain it within a certain area?
Yes, we are aware of that, and yes, we have. Lady Versina and I have considered that. We've spoken to. She kind of like gestures over to your father. We've spoken to Sir Valetyr about a containment unit, and we have procured a containment unit from the Justars of Tyr. And yes, if you could bring it in now. And she kind of gestures in a couple of guards who carry in a very large kind of like container with several different markings different engravings, and the box itself. It's kind of like hoisted by these two jutting metal bars on opposite ends, and
So this
yes,
this is something that's going to need 2 people to hold.
yes,
Or carry.
it seems. And again, the box, it has several different allusions to what you know, Ryllai, as Tyr. It appears to be a holy box of some sort, and the 2 guards bring it up to the front and rest it next to Lady Lionhardt. They begin to slide it open. You can hear like several locks being opened as they slowly begin to open the box, and you guys can see that the lid is quite heavy. And as they open it, Lady Lionhardt takes the horn and places it into the contraption. And about a moment passes as they're closing up the containment. This box, Lady Lionhardt explains, yes, this box is used to contain evil artifacts like this one. This is not uncommon to use in these kind of missions. So we have taken that into concern, and we do have this box, and she kind of pats the box to solve that problem. Is there any other concerns that
I don't mean to
may
interject,
address?
but doesn't that just blatantly put a target on us?
We understand that. However, we need to take this artifact up and away from us. We can't do it. Unfortunately, we can't do it as quietly as I would like to hope in the short amount of time that we have.
Why not make it into a disguise ship? Make it look like a merchant ship or something like that.
Well,
What?
normal ships can't reach the city of Wyham. The waters around there.
Well, on your vessel, what?
And the moment Lady Lionhardt begins, Leone cuts her off. The waters around the city of Wyham are quite treacherous indeed. It would take a madman or a brave soul to brave those waters. Yes, thank you, Sir Leoric. The waters around that area is not one to be sailed, at least not for the faint of heart. So we've acquired a special vessel, and unfortunately it's going to be hard to disguise that thing. And again, the dwarf kind of pipes in. Indeed it will. So is there any other concerns from the council? She looks around, and looks are being exchanged from several people. You guys see Ugra Rockjaw kind of his arms are crossed, and he's like fully reclining in his chair. He's not having a good time right now.
I'm reclining on my chair, just thinking, like, damn, I can't think of anything else to say.
And at this moment, a moment passes, and eventually the box is closed, and the 2 soldiers up and away the box, away from the council.
So I say that I have I think I can change the way the box looks, and never mind.
Wait,
Go
hold
ahead.
up. Let me see. Hold on. I think I have an ability for that. But...
At this moment, Emperor Lionhardt. Excuse me. Emperor Lionhardt gets up and looks around at the council. If there are no objections to this plan, are there any objections to this plan? And he looks around the room, scanning the room, and it doesn't seem like anyone has anything better to offer, unless you guys want to interject.
I don't have any. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Can we have this thing carted on wheels while we bring it? Because I'm sure we can bring it onto the boat, but after that we're going to need to.
If there are no objections to this plan, then Lady Lionhardt, I give you my blessing. You have full accommodations, and if these brave men and women of yours, and he looks at the party, if these brave men and women comply, then yes, you may take them with you. Now, if that concludes the discussions about this horn, this artifact, then I see it fit that we to dismiss this meeting. You are all dismissed. And you guys see him straighten out his robes, and he begins to walk out of the room, being accompanied by your father, Ryllai. And at this moment, once Zorn Valetyr and Emperor Lionhardt leave the room, everyone just begins openly discussing with one another. At this point, Lady Lionhardt breaks off and meets up with you guys.
Alright, so I asked, when's the timeline to head out with for this mission?
I requested the ship to come about a day from now. They should come. Yes. So please ready yourselves within a day. Meet.
Okay.
We should be sending someone to call you over, but we should have full accommodations at least. Lady, at this moment, the Elven character who she was referring to the entire time, gets up, goes around the table, and positions herself adjacent to Lady Lionhardt. Yes, I'm not sure if you've met her, but this is Lady Vixina, and she kind of waits the party. Yes, nice to meet you all. And you see her kind of seems to be what's the word I'm looking for? Not as outgoing, charismatic as Lady Lionhardt is.
So.
Yes. Well,
So I ask her, what are your special abilities? What can you, like?
Are you talking to Lady Vixina or Lady Lionhardt?
Lady Vixina. To try and bring her into the group.
Okay, so let me pull up her
Like
page.
this is friendly talk. This is.
Okay. Yes, I do apologize. Let me introduce myself. My name is Arcanist Gwynestri Vixina. I am the liaison between Alded and the City of Incantations, where the Belagusian Institute of Arcana is held. I serve as the connection between the two entities and make sure that everything's in accordance to what we have at the Institute. Have you ever been to Thargion? And she looks at the party.
I'm afraid. So, would a sailor be there by any chance?
No.
Okay.
Yes, well, you should come visit Thargion when you guys have a chance. It is absolutely beautiful during this time. Have any of you heard of Thargion by any chance?
No.
No.
Can I do a history check to see if I know?
Sure. At this moment, Lady Lionhardt kind of pats Lady Vixina on the back. They don't practice magic extensively as you do, and they kind of like share a bit of a laugh.
No, I don't know about that.
The 3, yeah. Thargion is like, maybe you should look at the yellow pages, man. You do not know.
I'm sorry, I do not know what Thargion is.
Thargion is the city of incantation.
That's all you know. Well, based on what she said. City of Incantations, Thargion. At this moment, you guys see that look, that stern look, kind of appear on Lady Lionheart's face. We need to complete this mission. I hope that you all have my back on this one. You guys helped me once. I really appreciated you guys that you helped me once. I do hope that you can help me in the country once more.
I give her like the brothers handshake and be like, to the death.
Sure. You see kind of like her smile light up, her face light up. Thank you, Lady Valetyr. It is very good to see you again.
Yeah, would it be okay if I split off from the group and went to go just pay respects to that dragonborn you mentioned?
Sure.
Alright.
So you get up and you walk up to... What skin color is he? 1 second.
Oh, was it he? You gave it a feminine voice.
It was
I thought
a he.
a woman. Alright. good thing you told me that now.
Yo, Lady Lionheart, how long? I didn't want to like interrupt you with your conversation with Valetyr right here. But,
yes, no, it's no problem.
In terms of when we're gonna begin this whole little travel here, how long is that gonna take?
The ship that we requested, we asked him to be here. He should be on his way. He should be within a day's time. He should be here by tomorrow, hopefully. So we will call for you, guys, when the ship does come. So please be ready. Please don't be late. You see her kind of laugh a bit.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later then.
Are you leaving the scene?
Yeah.
Sure. You get up and get out.
Yeah. Alright.
So
wait. So is the lady still there? The Lady Vixina?
Yeah, Lady Vixina. So she's currently standing next to Lady Lionhardt.
So this is side talk, right?
Sure.
Okay, so I just want to like you seem to be very knowledgeable about different things. So I was wondering if
absolutely.
would you
Thank you. You flatter me.
Do you by any chance have any knowledge on ammunition with guns per chance?
I'm not entirely sure what guns are, to be honest with you.
So is Whiskey Jack there?
Yeah, what's up?
So,
Whiskey Jack is like, you see like a little bit of drool, right?
Can you show your weapon, please?
Okay. I like kind of like take it out with my pinky and I'm like, hey, this is my baby. Call her Maria. Just beautiful.
This baby with her
Okay,
pinky.
okay.
It's pinky. Okay.
Oh, all right. And she
Alright.
she takes. I'm guessing you're offering her the pistol.
No. She can't
Oh, you're just
touch
showing?
it. Yeah, just
Yes,
showing.
I do
So-
recall a weapon like this, but I'm not sure of the machinations behind this thing.
So that's where I kind of interject and I turn to Valerie. It would be like one of the people in Mono Diorum has a weapon similar to this. Where do they get their ammunition?
Yes, well, we do know of a place that has that ammunition, a continent to the northwest, a continent known as the Ebfall. We have several reports about things that they've been doing lately, and weapons like this are not uncommon over there, but unfortunately we can't accommodate you, Whiskey Jack. So,
Yeah, do you by any chance know anybody that might have
wait.
some clue about this?
Hold on. Side note. This is speaking directly to the DM. I'm allowed to like craft now, right?
sure. You haven't given me a resource, so I don't know what your limitations are exactly, but you do know how to maintain your gun, and you do know how to make bullets.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Bullets. What do I need for bullets exactly? So I could ask her.
You do know that it has several components, casings, the actual bullet itself.
casing.
You do know
So
that
the
it requires
main one
primer
that I
and
need-
gunpowder, huh?
Yes. Okay, so going back to her and I look at her and I say, quick question, do you know where I could find black powder?
Black powder.
That's the
not-
biggest one I need.
That's not something that we can accommodate here in Alded, unfortunately, but your best bet is going to Diabfall.
Wait, not
How
the
about
Mars.
any... is there any
Are you asking for
alchemist that
black
could-
powder or gunpowder?
Gunpowder.
Yeah, gunpowder we cannot accommodate you, unfortunately. At this moment,
okay.
scene swap. Maximus, you are currently walking up to blue-skinned Dragonborn who looks a little bit like this, heavily armored. He looks like he knows his way around a fight. He's currently sitting and chatting with the dwarven character, and the dwarven character is kind of like has his arm on his shoulder, and they're sharing a bit of a laugh.
Is he clearly older than I am?
I would say yes.
Alright, so head down. I'm just gonna stick my hand out.
And he offers his hand and shakes your hand. That's
And,
brother.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's good to see another Dragonborn here. How may I help you? By the way, please excuse my manners. The name is, let me pull up his name real quick.
Oh crap, I need my notes.
Name. Okay.
Where is his name?
Dragonborn Black.
The name is Vorkaroth Kanzath.
Vorkaroth?
Vorkaroth
Vorkaroth?
Kanzath.
That's some
He
Kansas
called
right
these
there.
names, yeah. Like,
And
He has a. He probably
go.
has a name generator on hold.
yeah. So,
If you do not know, I am the head of the division of defense here in the city of Alded. It is good to see you. And at this moment, if you will please excuse me, and the dwarven character kind of, fine. Yeah, the Dragonborn kind of gets up and walks a little bit to the side, kind of like gesturing you to the side.
Alright, so I follow the gesture. I introduce myself as Balasar Drashinonian.
Traditional
And,
Dragonborn name. It's good to see another of our kind here in the city of Alded. As you may or may not notice, we are of a rare breed here.
Yeah, so which is why I took the opportunity to greet you. You don't see too many of us here, especially in such high-ranking places.
I understand. So how can I be of service to you?
I don't want to steal the scene, but I just want to say like.
Do you want? You can walk up. I mean, there's currently two
my character
Dragonborns, man.
doesn't like. He forgets that he's a Dragonborn at times.
Sure.
Because he's very comfortable around dwarves.
Sure.
So I guess he's just noticing that they're Dragonborns talking to each other, and I think he curiously steps up and just to listen.
Sure.
Edge of the party sort of guy.
So how may I be of service to you? And you see kind of like a smirk on what's his name again? Kanzath's face, or Vorkaroth, whatever name you want to use.
Yeah. So I just want to know if you've I've not been to I'm gonna call it the fatherland in a long time. Have you heard any news from there?
Neither have I. I was primarily raised here in Alded.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
I'm the only other Dragonborn I know raised here is not really familiar with our customs. So it's a bit
And
refreshing.
Are you speaking of that one over there? And he he points at Magnus, who's like very obviously like listening on you guys.
Yeah.
Please,
that one.
and he kind of gestures you in, Magnus. Please, if you will.
I follow along.
He offers his hand.
Yeah, I follow along.
Okay, how do you shake his hand?
Oh, he offers it like a shake?
He's offering a handshake.
I'm gonna do like a regular handshake. I mean,
You shake.
Palm.
You shake his hand, and he looks at you weirdly, and then looks at you. Balasar, is this your friend?
Like I said.
Can I explain myself? Because I can obviously see I did something wrong, like socially.
Oh, alright. And he kind of like releases his hand. He kind of looks at his hand strangely, and you see him kind of wipe his hands off his armor.
Yeah. I apologize, Mr. Kanzath. I'm not actually. I'm of Dragonborn
do not believe we have
race.
met. The name is Vorkarot Kanzath. I am the head of Division of Defense. Your name, sir?
My name is Magnus Hammergard of the Hammergard clan of the Marvsdelf.
Is there a reason why you hold the name of kin that belong to dwarves?
If I'm being completely honest with you, sir, I was raised by dwarves. I'm not too sure why. I'm not too clear on my own birth history. But as the stories told by my father, they had found me, my egg, abandoned, alongside a path, a mining path, sort of not in the path of the mine itself, but a field alongside the mine paths, the trails that the men and women used to take to go to work every day, and they took care of me.
That's quite interesting. As he's speaking to him, you can see him like kind of subtly wiping his right hand, very subtly. And he kind of looks at you, Maximus.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's a true story. I mean, if that's a little of accepting to you, then that's okay.
No, I understand. It's not every day that you see a dragonborn, much less one that is of dwarven kin.
I would agree. I would agree with that statement.
I'm just gonna interject and say, despite not being very familiar with our customs, Magnus here is probably one of the best fighters that I know, and has proven himself to live with great strength and honor.
I chuckle and I say, no, Maximus, you're too humble.
No, senpai, please.
You're too.
Senpai, please.
Senpai, please.
I tell him that no, Maximus, you are one of the best fighters I've
just stroke the shaft already.
I do not doubt your capabilities in battle. It seemed Lady Lionhardt was quite fond of your group, which for reasons that I don't personally understand, but I do respect. She's got the good head on her shoulders.
So yeah, I just genuinely came here just to pay my respects to a dragonborn who seems to have done well for themselves.
Understandably so. And he offer. Are you like parting ways?
Yeah.
At the moment you begin parting ways, he offers you another handshake. Dastuder Athwu, friend.
Dastuder Athwu, and I grab his forearm.
and as you shake, kind of looks at Magnus strangely.
Okay, and I'm like, I got you. Just take a max. Alright, so that's the way to do it, right?
I'll show you later.
As the Dragonborns are talking, what are the rest of the party doing? Currently, it's Vrixina, Lady Lionhardt, and the rest of the party. You guys notice that some of the characters in the council are beginning to walk out.
I have one more question.
I mean, I walked out earlier, so.
Yep.
I have one more question. So, okay, this is gonna seem very weird, but I've seen this happen once. In this world, is there a weird version of gasoline? Like a liquid explosion, but a controlled explosion?
No.
What about like what is it called? Nitroglycerin or anything like that in alchemy?
No.
Damn, cause no. What I wanted to do was instead of using gunpowder, I would use the controlled liquid as a propulsion for the bullet.
Again, you gotta
engineering coming in.
You gotta write up your back. I don't know where your knowledge starts.
Where are your sources? Cite your sources.
Mind you, bro, I don't think in that time, I don't think they have discovered nitrogen or whatever.
I was about to say, like, freaking, you're having a hard time getting gunpowder. You expect to have nitroglycerides, like?
Yeah, I'd like one plutonium, please.
Oh my god, no! If I have plutonium, I'll make a nuclear bullet. Okay. That's all I could do for now.
It appears the
I mean,
council.
if you have plutonium, you would have killed yourself with just handling it.
So as you guys are speaking, Lady Lionhardt kind of whispers to the party. It appears as though the council are leaving. Perhaps we should do the same.
Say lead the way.
Can I leave? Unless anybody wants to follow, but I want to make my way to the army barracks.
Sure. Arithmia, where are you heading off to, by the way?
Well, technically, I was like, well, Lady Lionheart did say we have a day.
Yeah, that is true.
To prepare.
So where are you going?
I'm going home.
Going home to your actual home?
Yes.
All right, sure. You're gonna spend the rest of the day walking back.
Not.
It's a trek, dude. You do understand that, right?
And plus, you need to get back into the city.
Alded, that's gonna be like a couple hours walk just heading in and then back.
I mean, I'm only there just to do a small errand.
All right.
But well, hold on. Does she tell the rest of the party that she's going home, or just walks away?
I just told you guys. Well, I'll be outside if you need me.
Okay.
So how are you gonna get back in?
I mean, I'll wait till nighttime. I'll step myself back inside of
Man, I was gonna say, just take a horse and a note.
No.
Okay, so you're headed to the shanty area of town.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So
All right.
Arithmia is now alone. Crush is heading to the Marshall District, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I
what
tell
are the-
Whiskey.
Okay.
So I asked whoever's left there. So are we gonna wait till tomorrow to get to the Marv, or?
Oh yeah, we should. Well, hold. There.
So you guys have the day's worth of downtime.
So 2 things, right? Like 1.
I would say.
Do you
right
have
now-
Pendragon's card? Because I do need to get my shield back, and then I also need to see about potentially.
I would say it's at least like 440, right? 440.
440. Hey.
440. Yeah, so, do you think that we could send half our party to the Marv to talk to the king? Or not half the party, but at least like Osas? To the transportation gate?
Sure.
All right. So
Well, you have to ask.
as you guys are discussing,
permission.
if you'll please excuse us, Lady Vixina and I, we will be taking care of our own business. And they
Well,
kind of,
hold
like,
on. That was a
exchange
question
looks.
to Lady Valetyr, though. Can we use use the teleportation gate?
You're Lady Valetyr.
You said Lady
Sorry,
Valetyr.
Lady Valerie. Sorry.
You're Valerie.
You may,
No,
but
I'm
they
Valetyr.
might charge you since you're not on official business now.
Oh man.
Wait.
How much is it again?
I mean, you're saying transportation through water,
No,
or
transportation.
If you're gonna transportation through water, you're not gonna make it back in a day. Besides, the Marv is landlocked.
Oh, okay. No. I was I had a misunderstanding. I thought you were talking about like going to that, like the long going to the place where we're supposed to go. Let me check what it was. Yaham.
Wyham, yes.
I don't
Wait,
think they
wait.
have a teleportation terminal.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
but-
since you aren't all on official business, you'll probably have to pay the fee that they have at the terminal. But I wouldn't be against it personally, Lady Vixina. Correct? Yes, indeed.
Do you remember how much it would be, the fee?
You see Lady Valetyr kind of like, they're both like looking at each other and thinking, it's been a while since I've used the terminal myself, so to Thamarv, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. And then I asked for
How about-
Pendragon's card.
So I just
well, not
added-
from them, but I turned to Osas and asked for Pendragon's card.
Yeah, I give it to you.
Okay, sure.
So I'm gonna.
I stopped Ryllai. Do you remember how to open up the door?
Truth be told, I do not.
That's great. It's great.
Wait, hold on. Do you not? You do something like knock 3 times, right? And then you show Pendragon's card or something like that. I don't remember.
No.
Um,
to hold
Lady
up.
Valetyr, if you will, please excuse us. We'll be on our way.
Sorry, Valerie.
Lady Valetyr and Lady Vixina exits the scene. It's now just you guys in the meeting room currently.
Okay, let's at least head back to my estate.
Okay. Fair enough.
Or,
As we're walking, I explained to Ryllai how to open Pendragon's door.
So,
okay.
Magnus and Maximus, are you guys with the main party now?
wait. How do you open it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so
Wait,
as you guys are walking,
how are we splitting up?
So Crush is already gone. Arithmaya's already gone. It's just the rest of the party essentially.
So I assume we want to go get the money. Some of us, and some of us want to go to Pendragon. Is that...
Actually, you know what? Let's all get the money because I have more stuff I want to do with Pendragon, but I'm going to need that.
Okay.
So we're going to Tamar?
Yep, let's go get our paycheck.
Do you guys mind if I take a quick little pit stop before we head out?
Where are we stopping?
Actually, I can do it when we get back. I can do it when we get back.
Again, you guys want to make sure that you're here by tomorrow to get your begin this whole. They didn't specify. No one specified. No one asked. But you guys are.
Let's assume by the crack of dawn by tomorrow. So 12 hours.
Yeah.
Let's make an assumption. I'm not asking the DM to confirm for us. I'm asking as a party in roleplay.
Let's do it.
Nobody usually does anything before the crack of dawn.
Alright, so we gotta. 1 second. I gotta keep track of what everyone's doing. So go ahead and talk.
All right. So, do you think my servants would know how to request the shield for me from Pendragon?
You can ask, but I would say right now you guys are like walking past your estate.
Yeah, which one? Ryllai, we can just go when we get the money. Go to Pendragon's in Tamar. Just call it there.
Yeah.
I want to have my shield before we go on
to
this
Tamar.
mission.
No, I'm saying we go to Tamar, get the money, and go to Pendragon's in here.
I'm just saying I want to have.
Pendragon is available in Tamar. That's what we're saying.
Oh yeah. You know what? That makes sense. Let's do that.
So,
he's like the Pokestop, available in every town.
Arithmaya, you're currently walking down to your place. Yeah.
Can I ask something to the people who were already here, in this town? Like Blyatop's character and Maximus's character, before we were called.
What about it?
Did you guys already hit up the health potion places or the apothecaries?
No.
Oh, you haven't in this town?
No.
My only concern is that we can go to Thamarv, and I just hope we have enough time to hit both, just in case one is low stocked on potions of health, potions of healing.
If you want, I can give it to my servants, and they can go into the apothecaries and pick up the potions. I think that would be.
Is that allowed, DM wise?
Sure, anything goes, man.
Cool.
All right, I think we should. Yeah, we'll have your servants pick them up for us, because
I don't.
I'm thinking of tactically how we just fought really hard and brave, and we lost a lot of life.
I only
survived.
I only have 125 gold pieces though. I don't know how much these health potions cost. How much
each are at 50, I believe.
Yep.
I'm more than willing to help out for at least the ones that I want. So
I mean,
if you could get your servants to at least take inventory of what they can offer.
So as you guys are talking, time's ticking.
I'm still going to the mage's quarters.
I think this conversation is happening as we're walking.
Yeah, sure.
Do we walk past my estate?
Yeah, you guys are past it now.
Oh.
Arithmaya, you're currently walking down the main road. You can see the tall walls of the inner wall district. You're still within the inner wall district. Crush, you're currently heading into the Marshall district, and you're getting closer and closer to the area where the administrative buildings are.
Can I change my pace to running pace?
Sure. You're gonna be a nuisance to the townfolk, though.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, sure.
Move out of the way, bitch.
All right, sure.
Yeah, I don't. All right, so I stop and I say, all right, look, I can only. How many health potions am I telling them to get at the apothecary?
You're currently past your house now, by the way.
I know, but I'm assuming we're not far past.
No, you passed it.
Dude.
Oh, never mind. Then never mind. We just keep walking.
Zachy, let's just roll with it.
Okay, so we just keep walking to the.
Yeah, we just keep walking.
So please don't move your tokens. I have you guys on a relatively where you guys are in the city. Okay. Again, please don't move your tokens. Last time you guys moved, and you guys were. This is how I keep track of where you guys are. There you go. All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to
right next to my state.
You're splitting off in the party?
Isn't the mage's thing where the teleportation gate is?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's where we're
it's
going.
over
Let's
here.
go to the. Let's go to the mage's quarters.
Would you guys mind
It's
if
just
we walked a little quicker?
It's everyone but Arithmia and Crush, correct?
Yes.
All right. I think. All right. Everyone wants to go there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tausif, that's you.
Yeah.
Pedram.
Yep.
All right. I think you can just move us there, right? Like
All right.
whatever time takes us.
Wait, do we pass the what's it called? Do we pass the Temple of Tyr on the
No.
way there?
Nope, it's not here.
Yeah. Let's just Zachy.
Okay,
let's
never mind, yeah.
not get stalled by anything. Let's just go there and then take care of it, whatever we need to from there.
So
Yeah,
one
okay.
second as I figure out where you guys are on the map. Travel pace. So Arithmia, you're moving very quickly, attempting to dodge everyone in the way. So you're allowed 4 miles instead of 3. So 4 miles. That puts you around here-ish, somewhere.
Is there any way we could walk quickly, guys? Or do you guys not want to?
Yeah, no, let's
Whoa,
walk quickly.
we're-
We can power walk.
Okay. If you walk quickly, it's kind of inconvenient to the people on the main thoroughfare. Might be a bit of a nuisance to the people. So Arithmia.
Is there a middle ground of like walking faster but not?
There's leisurely walking, and then walking fast.
Yeah, let's walk fast.
Arithmia, give me
We got-
a acrobatics check as you try to duck and dodge to the people.
Duck and dodge. Acrobatics?
Yes, acrobatics. With a 9, you actually bump into a couple people, and you're making a bit of a nuisance of yourself.
I shout sorry for every bump I do.
Yeah, sure. You see some of the guards kind of like shouting at you to stop.
Sorry.
But yeah, you get over here-ish. For the rest of the party, so an hour passes. You guys get about here-ish. 1, 2.
We didn't move.
Alright.
One second. Damn.
Alright.
Give me a second.
Okay.
About here-ish. Crush, you actually make it to the administrative building in the Marshall District. Is this large rectangular building right here. You're walking up and you see like there's a larger presence of soldiers around here. You see them garbed in several different armor. Some of them wearing light armor, some of them are wearing heavy armors. And again, you reach the administrative building, which is very large, like stone building. Almost looks like a fort essentially. You see several soldiers walking up and down the steps. What do you want to do?
Can I make a perception to see if I can find my commander?
You would get the
do I
feeling
just have
that
to
commanders
ask for that?
usually don't commanders are usually stuck behind desks. At least the one that you're looking
Are
for.
or not?
Huh?
Are or
Are not. He's probably inside is what I'm saying.
So can I just walk in?
Sure, you
Or
walk
should I just
inside
in?
and immediately you see like a bunch of it's almost kind of like Alded's tower but more militaristic in nature. You see several pieces of like armor weaponry on the walls, and you see several banners that allude to the different divisions, the martial divisions of the army of Alded. You can see people like kind of crossing the hall. You're like in a main hallway right now. You see several people like going in and out of the hallway into different rooms. It seems quite busy.
Okay, is it clear marked where the infantry would be?
You belong to the Ford Expeditionary.
Okay, well, let's go to that area.
Alright, so you take a moment to think about where they are, and you do go on over. And after a bit of walking, eventually you find yourself at the closed door of your commander's office.
I knock.
You knock, and you hear a kind of a stern voice say, "Please come in."
I enter.
You enter, and inside what you see is, you see a half-orc, kind of like a very... He belongs to the Ford Expeditionary. He doesn't have like his armors on. He's not like armored for combat. He's currently at his desk filling out what looks to be some form of paperwork. He has a quill in his hand and he's just writing. He has a little reading glass at the tip of his nose, and he has like that kind of like a guile haircut, flat top kind. And you see him kind of busy work. He's not really looking up at you, and he's kind of like filling paperwork. Yes, how may I help you?
Does he have a name tag? Like
I don't know. Did you give your commander a name?
Oh
I don't think I did.
God.
Well, there's a problem.
Wait, no. I did. I know I did. I'll just call him Commander for now.
Sure.
I try to get his attention. I ask him, "Do you remember me?"
He looks up from his paperwork, looks at you through his glasses, and you see him kind of looking through his. He kind of suddenly you see like an expression of what looks to be kind of like shock, and you see him kind of put down his glasses. Exactly, who are you again?
Does the name Crush ring a bell?
Crush. Can I please see your rank, please?
I show him my insignia.
Sure, you show him your insignia, and which is like it's kind of like a circular coin metal thing that has the symbol of Alded's militaristic forces, which is lion set in front of a shield, and behind it is your insignia, and shows your rank, and it shows what portion of the military you're in, and it shows what unit you're also in. And he looks at it, and he looks kind of surprised, and looks at you. You belong to this unit, correct? Wasn't your unit wiped out not too long ago?
Not exactly. I seem to be the only survivor.
Is that true?
Well, I'm here in the
You
flesh.
do know your unit was wiped out about 2 weeks ago, correct?
No need to remind me.
Is there a reason why you haven't reported back to me?
At the end of that battle, I was beat, battered, bloody, and a group of travelers found me. They brought me with them in order to heal me up, get me better. I felt indebted, and I helped them out on their journey. We just came back.
That's understandable.
I believe you know who they are. Does the name Ryllai ring a bell?
Let me see. Where's my dice?
I think you should say Valetyr. I don't think they would know by first name basis.
Remember the last name.
Yeah.
Rolled an 8. Not quite, no.
Does the name Valetyr ring a bell?
Yes, indeed, actually.
The daughter. Her.
Alright.
Her group is the one that found me.
Okay.
So...
You do understand this is no excuse to report back to your superiors, correct?
I don't know.
Well, I'm here.
Well, I'm here now.
Yeah.
Give me one reason as to why I shouldn't court-martial you where you stand, soldier.
So I interject as
you're not here.
You're not there.
What? Oh shit! Fuck. Never mind.
I said if anybody wanted to come with, you can. But
We saved Valerie.
You see him kind of set down his glasses. You see a bit of anger. He is a half-orc, and you can see a bit of anger kind of well up inside of him. So your unit was wiped out, and you did not report back in a matter of weeks, and now you're in front of me with this mockery of a report to me. Tell me why I shouldn't court-martial you, soldier.
Well, there is no good reason why you should not. I mean, well, no, I said that wrong. There's no good.
Probably not a good time to.
Well, I mean, whatever punishment is coming, I'll take that.
Wait.
There's no.
Use your disability as an excuse.
What disability?
I'm talking. I'm talking to him. What disability?
No, tell him about the disability.
No, just let him roleplay. Let him roleplay.
Oh. Okay.
So defeated.
You see him kind of pull his chair in, and you see him kind of wrap his hands together. As the commander of this particular portion of the forward expeditionary, I cannot take any harsh decisions right now, although it would be appropriate for me to do so. However, I will look into this matter and make a final decision. My decision will reach your ear in due time. Is that understood?
Loud and clear.
For now, I'll be keeping this, however. And he holds up your insignia, your rank. He's essentially stripping you of your rank.
Fair enough.
You are dismissed, Mr. I'm afraid.
I give him that whole salute thingy.
Give me a performance check.
Oh God.
I thought I was almost. I thought I had proficiency in that.
Oh no.
19. You muster up the best salute that you can, and you see him kind of chuckle. Because you got that right. You are dismissed. And you see like this very stern half-orc look on his face.
Alright, so I leave.
Alright, you leave. Alright, so you are out of there. Alright, so we'll say that takes the better part of like, I don't know, like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So the party over here is going to advance, give or take around here-ish. Okay, so Arithmaya, give me another acrobatics check. 16. This time you do a little bit better. Even though the town begins to get a little tighter around you, you do manage to find your way through the town with expertise, and you find yourself the full 4 miles inward this way.
Alright, now I'm changing my pace to a normal pace.
Alright, fine. Fair enough. Actually, you're around here-ish. That was only 30 minutes. So is there anything else you guys would like to talk, discuss? What would you guys like to do? Crush, what do you want to do?
Probably
Cry.
head back to the estate.
Huh?
No, not really.
You gonna head back to the estate?
Yeah.
Alright, so 30 minutes worth of walking. That'll put you around this corner over here. Alright, so is anyone else? So we're all just sticking to our guns, doing what we're doing?
As we're walking, I start getting a little bit bored, so I like half dance on the way over.
Sure. Give me a performance check.
I get an advantage because I have Dios.
Sure.
I would like to walk like 20 paces behind her, so it does not look like I'm with her.
Oh wow! Even
Wow,
with
with a
advantage,
6, you got. It's like a white guy trying to dance. Essentially, it is. It is a travesty to dancing, and it is not.
It's okay.
Speaking of white guys, throughout this whole time, I'm just trying to show Magnus how to do the handshake.
Sure. Both of you give me a history check. The both of you.
History check?
I'll give you.
He's teaching me. He's not like.
Yeah. So you guys are going through the culture of Dragonborn. You know, I'll give you advantage, Maximus, because this is your thing, and I'll give you disadvantage, Magnus, because it's not your thing. Great. 15. You relay the information.
I need the history of my arm, boys.
You relay the information to the best of your ability. You know what? Give me a performance check, Magnus. How about that?
There you go. That I feel a little better about that.
With a 7, yeah, it is like it is the worst display. No, for you, Maximus, it's a history check. With a 15, you give him the best explanation of Dragonborn culture and how to handshake the best you can. But it is not. He's not picking up as well as you would hope to.
You know, Maximus, I love you like a brother, but maybe that Dragonborn thing just isn't for me.
Once you go dwarf, you can't go. Borf? I don't know.
You can't go wharf? What? You can't go wharf.
Magnus, I understand. I don't want to change anything about you. I just when you meet other Dragonborns, warning, you may have a difficult time.
I can only try my best as the performance will allow me to do. But thank you, brother Maximus.
Alright, so the majority of the party, you guys are beginning to head into the Mage's Quarter, and you guys can see that marble building in the far distance, which you guys would know to be the teleportation terminal. Arithmaya, damn, you're like, since you're going to standard pace, Arithmaya, give me a perception check. Arithmaya, you begin to notice that it feels like someone's tailing you.
Ooh.
But you're beginning to move towards the center of the city, but it feels like you're being tailed. As the streets become to get a little bit narrow, you try to take these different turns that only you know of, and yet I would say these 3 people are beginning to. You get the feeling that someone's following you. You're about here-ish.
Crush is running behind you with the wedding ring.
Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Like,
Crush, what are you doing?
I'm still going back to the estate. I just
Sure.
said, like, the person
Crush,
running
you
behind-
make it back to the estate. You're in the front gate of Ryllai's estate. You see there's several so it's currently 7:30, so there's only there's just one servant outside, just kind of patrolling the perimeter, making sure everything's okay.
I asked him if he's seen the rest of the group walking anywhere.
Oh, and you see him kind of walk over. Yes, are you with Lady Valetyr?
That I am.
Yes, would you like to come inside?
Sure.
And he opens the gate for you and kind of ushers you in. If you could you please not sneeze on the furniture again? I had to clean all that. It was not a pleasant experience, to say the least.
I do apologize about that.
That was me. Sorry.
No. He's talking about previous time.
Well,
Okay.
welcome, sir. Welcome. And he kind of ushers you in.
Do you have any food ready?
Sure, please come with me. And he kind of like leads you inside. So you guys are like in the sprawling lawn of Ryllai's estate, and you guys are walking towards the estate, and he's gonna get you some food, it seems. Back to you, Arithmia. You begin to dart and duck through these several different passageways, and
Question: how dark is it right now?
it's 7:30 p.m. The sun has definitely set. The sky has become like this nice mixture of like a purplish. There are only like several beams of. It's summertime, so 7:30. There's still like a hint of sun left.
And then you hear a chainsaw and a black wraith. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
As you try to shake off the people who are following you, suddenly an item is thrown at you. Give me 1 second, actually.
An item?
Something,
Yeah, it's
something.
it's
the wedding ring.
it's Pedram's cigar that he lost in the cave.
1 second.
No!
It's a bag of flaming poo.
I'm a flaming hot Doritos. And poo.
Oh god.
1 second.
Just
It's
one.
Dudas's coffee bags.
Is it just one object?
Dudas's nutsack.
It's Wilson.
Dudas's nuts.
It's Wilson.
1 second.
Thrawn the donkey.
It's Dudas's sandals.
Dudas's sandals with the coffee.
It's your mom's chancla. She's figured out how to pass through dimensions.
Wait, what's a chancla?
Sandal.
Chancleta.
Oh, I'm not Hispanic enough.
Neither
I'm
is her.
not Hispanic.
We
I'm
got
white
the
as
chapel,
fuck.
man. That was us. We got the chapel.
I think it's the same shit.
Well, yeah, it's sand. It's a slipper.
I know,
You got
yeah.
a plastic broom.
Yeah, you got hit with a broom, man. I don't know about that.
I got hit with a toilet plunger when I did bad.
I got threatened with a hammer. Okay.
How did they use the toilet plunger?
Jesus Christ.
No, literally, I'm not joking. It was funny when my dad found out what I did for that semester. He was taking his shit, and he said like, "What?" And he just took the nearest thing on hand and started beating me, which was the toilet plunger.
Wait, he beat you while you were in college?
No, this is back in like fucking 6th grade or like not
Oh.
even.
Like,
Not
damn, this
even
20-year-old
lower.
got beat with a
Are you
plunger.
guys
Like,
not noticing that Eric Maya's about to get fucked?
Okay.
It's okay.
Can we do anything?
She's a big lady. She could take care of herself.
Can we do anything about that?
Can you manage to teleport a couple miles?
Yes.
Yo,
Okay, this is
can
what
we
we're
get
gonna
the
do.
mechanical
We're gonna
engineering background on this?
Okay, Goku. Okay,
I
Goku.
put my index fingers to my head and try to sense Eric Maya's energy.
Okay, Goku.
History -20 check.
Oh man. So go
Not your
ahead.
history.
Go ahead and give me initiative roll with Mize. You're being ambushed.
Wait. No, we can do this. You know, like back in the old days in the carnival where they put a person in a cannon and launched
Yo,
them?
alright, can we
Bruh.
just teleport and leave her to
You
die?
don't even have gunpowder. What are you
Yeah,
talking
no,
about?
that's what we're doing. We don't know
Yeah.
if she's getting ambushed.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah.
Not gunpowder. We'll put him in a catapult.
Okay,
Launch
but
them.
I'm just saying, let's not stop interrupting.
All right. So go ahead and give me initiative, with Maya, as you are being ambushed.
Wait, what hit her?
Did I get hit with something?
1 second. 1 second. Just go ahead and roll for initiative first.
Imagine you did get hit with a wedding ring.
Damn.
Damn.
That's funny.
All right.
Yo,
So-
that 20.41 E.
Okay. So you're up at first. 17,
These ninjas are miles away though.
15.
Eli
11.
Manning threw a football at you.
Okay. Here we go.
It's a crazy ex-boyfriend.
There we go.
Hello,
Alright.
it's me.
So, as you're trying to walk your way through the shanty town of the shanty portion of Alded, an item is thrown at you. Let's see what happens here.
Why is it the demonic music, bro?
All right, so 20. There's a 23 hit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes. So you take a total of 7 piercing damage.
Wait, can I?
Yes.
Actually, no. Yeah. We're gonna do 7. Yeah.
You take 7 piercing damage plus 24 poison as a crossbow bolt lodges itself into your backside. like
7
very-
and 20.
7
7 and
plus
24.
24 for a total of 31 points of damage.
Oh damn.
You fucking kiddo. Oh. You're 69.
Leon does not want this.
Make a.
anti-Maya ship.
Sorry, make a Constitution saving throw before you take the poison. I forgot you were supposed to. You're supposed to roll against it. 16. 16 does make it. So instead of taking 24, you take 7 plus 12.
Alright, so my 53, 7 plus 12?
Yes.
Okay.
However, you are surprised though. So your turn is up, but you can't take any actions. You can't take movement. Right?
Alright.
So this guy is going to shoot another crossbow bolt at you. There's a natural 20. Yeah, of course, natural 20 hits. Make a Constitution saving throw. 17 makes it. So, okay. You take a total of. Let's see. 6, 9.
I really want to actually use my deflect missile to at least use my reaction.
You take 16 damage with a mixture of piercing and poison.
Oh, that's 16?
16.
That's strange. Okay.
Alright, so that ends his turn. Oh, hold on. This guy's going to take crossbow bolt shot at you.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
20.
Yeah, it's...
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I might actually fail this one.
18. You're passing all of them. You take. Wow, I can't do math right now.
I'm really at death's doors right there.
You take a total of 21 points of damage.
I'm down.
You're down?
Yeah.
And as you get hit with that final crossbow bolt, as your consciousness begins to blink in and out of focus, you hear a couple words coming from the people who are now closing in on you. The Shrouded would like to send their regards to you, Maya. And that's it. You fade to black.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
The time had a turn order.
The time had a turn order.
So, Arithmaya, probably not a good idea to travel around when you've got a mark on your head. Probably not a good idea.
Did she die?
Yeah, you don't know.
Oh.
The ship has crashed.
We're supposed to not only go to the Marvel. We know that happened. Like metagaming.
Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
I just want to know if Kenny has to make a new character. That's all.
I already did it already, just in case.
Oh, never mind.
He has, he has 5 backups, dude.
Yo, that's crazy. 5 backups?
Alright,
so...
Rush?
Well, no, look.
No,
Alright,
dead.
I made my own
head over.
server to make my own backup.
Alright, so it's now 8 o'clock p.m. Man.
We should be at the terminal by now while all that was going on.
So,
God bless
we
you.
might not make it back in time.
Huh?
We might not make it back.
8 o'clock. You
Hey,
guys
man,
do
if
make
it
it to
happens, it happens. If we're late, then fuck, then we got fucked. Sorry.
Alright, since I'm down, I'll be listening in. I won't be talking.
Yo, well, you probably shouldn't have, gone alone. Probably not a good idea. But, okay.
Never split the party. DM punished you. Sorry, Kenny. Fuck.
I mean, I figured that was gonna happen at one
That's like
point.
DM rule like number 7. Like if the party splits and they're adamant about it, punish the fuck out of them.
Alright, so the 6 of you, Osas, Maximus, Magnus, Bleetov, Whiskey, and Ryllai, you guys do eventually crest upon the building that belongs to the Mages Guild. You guys make it to the teleportation terminal, and a familiar figure is there. She's kind of reading through some books right now, and she just, she's there.
All right, I guess I take the lead and I say hello.
Oh, hi.
We would like.
Hello, my name.
Hi.
Right. How may I help you?
Jill Myrie?
Do I
Yes,
do I remember
Jill
her name?
Hey, Jill Myrie. What up?
Welcome to the teleportation terminal of Alded.
Sexy lady.
How may I be of service to you all?
Say hello, Jill Myrie.
Hi.
May we teleport to the Marv?
Of course. Just one moment. Are you all on official business like last time, or is this a personal trip?
This is
Excuse me?
This is a personal trip. We would like a trip there and then back.
1 second, as she opens up a book and she begins to scan through it. All right, a trip to Thamarv, correct? The city of Thamarv?
Yep.
Let's That will be 50 gold pieces per person to the city of Thamov.
Okay, so that we could pay for a trip here and back.
I'm sorry?
We pay for a trip here and because we're eventually gonna need to come back.
Right.
Is it alright if we
So
just
you would like
give
to
you
pay
100
the other
up
half
front,
in the other portion in advance?
Yes.
That can be arranged. That will be 100 gold pieces per person.
Alright, so I give my 100.
Shit.
It is a lot of us. Can't we make like a family deal?
Unfortunately, you and I
You
aren't
take
related,
Groupon.
Dorf.
Is there an
unfortunately.
Uber teleport?
Well, I mean, I could like
Oh.
persuasion to see if we can get a discounted rate because of all of us.
Go ahead.
That's so shit.
Huh? That do 25 per person?
You guys should have said you had business with the king.
Hello?
Man, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I tried to do a persuasion to see if we can get 25 per person or like a discounted price because it's all
Go
of
ahead,
us.
try. Natural 1.
Alright, so
She looks at you.
We tried.
Sorry, I can't accommodate that.
How about that? How about that?
She looks at the. Unfortunately, I still can't accommodate that. These are policies that I can't go against. Unfortunately.
Alright.
not to further split the party, but do all of us need to go?
Enough to go. So
We do have to wait. Well, if we are in the Mars, eventually we do have to pick up the price, right? So
Yeah,
I think we do have to go.
No, I'm saying, do we all have to go? That's my question.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Probably be
Okay,
smart
fine.
because gold
Alright.
is heavy.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's go. You said
I pay the
100?
100. Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are all going?
Yeah.
Yes. So everyone, go ahead and minus 100 gold pieces from your inventories.
We don't get charged coming back though. That's
Yeah.
not very clear.
Sure.
Hey.
So she takes you through the whole procedure again, walking you down one of the corridors, and again she begins talking just incessantly, and the sounds of the hallway just filled with her voice, just going on and on and on about these topics that pretty much irrelevant.
Can I interrupt her and ask if Lionheart ever came back and finished her paper?
Oh, Lady Lionhardt. No, they said something about it being official business or something. Well, they said it was all right, and I mean, can't really go against Lady Lionhardt. But let me tell you about this new salad I'm trying.
New salad.
And she just
bruh.
goes on and on. And eventually, you guys reach the room that belongs to the room that will take you guys to Thamarv.
So as she's talking about her salads, like, can we? I just jokingly ask, can you pay me for listening to your salad story?
Oh no!
Yo, raid boss difficulty right now.
No,
Towson.
no.
Camera flexing.
Go ahead and give me persuasion with a disadvantage.
Oh my god, this is gonna be awful.
You about to get slapped?
With an 11.
Oh no!
No, that's not. That's kind of a. You feel her kind of like recede back into herself. You feel like a bit of sadness behind her voice. No, that sounds a little bit rude, don't you think?
It was a joke. I'm sorry. Like I thought. Sorry. I have a
It's
terrible
quite
sense of
alright.
humor.
I'll tell you the rest
And
about my salad when you come back. So
I start chuckling on the side while this is going on.
Go to Osas like an angry black lady. Girl.
So yes, this is the room to Thamov. If you all would please stand on the pedestal, if you will, and it's like a slight little raised portion in the room, very slight.
I stand next to Osas.
All right. You guys see her produce that hand mirror once more, and she produces that box with the marbles, finds the right one, places it on the mirror, and as the marble kind of melds into the glass, again you hear that voice. Aye, Jalmairi, what is it now? Yes, we have a couple people who wish to go to Thamov, if you can, and they already paid for the trip back, so don't worry about. Aye, fine, get your side ready. Isn't he so nice? And she looks to the rest of the party, and she begins to do what? Go ahead.
No, I'm like graceful, very graceful.
She begins to do the incantations of teleportation. It takes a while, but the circle begins to form around you guys, and suddenly that feeling, that gut-wrenching feeling of being traveled through space, and it feels like it's tearing you guys apart essentially. And when it begins to crest just enough, you guys find yourself in a darker stoned area. You guys are now in Thamarf.
All right.
I would like to mime that I'm gonna vomit all over us again.
Go ahead.
Oh God, no.
I point Maximus away from me.
No.
All right.
Is it convincing?
All right. This is my town, boys.
17. Give me an insight check, Osas.
Okay. Insight check?
Insight.
Okay.
Insight 18. He sees right through you, man.
Damn.
Yeah,
Magnus,
bitch ass nigga.
lead the way, buddy.
1 second. You guys are greeted by a familiar dwarf on the other end. Ah, it seems you're back. I haven't seen you all in a while. How are ya?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Doing fine in yourself.
I'm doing alright. As almighty, she drives me insane sometimes.
I try. Never mind.
I think she likes you.
Oh fuck, that's the best.
I'd rather make out with a troll.
God
Honestly.
damn. God damn.
Anyways, welcome to Thamarf. Enjoy your stay. Apparently you've paid for your trip back, so come back when you're ready.
And then I'd leave and I'd be like, alright.
Have a nice night.
And he looks at you kind of weirdly and, shite.
Is there a dwarven handshake that I can do?
No. Unfortunately, no.
Please, DM, please. Leon.
Unfortunately, no.
Can we bang hammers or something?
Oh, that sounds not.
Sounds gay.
That sounds gay.
Yo, that's gay, bro.
Y'all
Magnus
so
wants
dirty.
to cross stream.
Oh,
Y'all so
man.
dirty. Y'all
We
so
shall
nasty.
cross our swords. We shall.
What is this? Can we have demotivation instead of inspiration?
Right.
From this shit.
So you guys find yourself. I would say that whole exchange takes about, like 10 minutes, maybe.
What the banging hammer?
Maybe, guys. It could be 8,
Maybe.
it could be 12, maybe 10.
So you guys are in the thoroughfare of Thamar's Delve, and that calls for a change in music.
Yo, let's get some dwarven Celtic shit up in here.
Would
My
you say
town,
that
baby.
later at night with streets are emptying out a bit?
Yeah, for sure.
Could we walk a little bit faster to the
Oh
cave?
my god, I knew that was coming in Jose.
Sure. So you guys
Let's
begin.
go straight to the king, though. Let's go straight to the king.
So you guys can walk
Yeah,
up
let's do
to. So 2.5. You guys are walking. That will take you about like 30 minutes if at a faster pace.
Well, if I don't know, I don't want to decide for the party. If you guys.
No,
don't-
yeah, no.
Alright,
Let's
I
do it.
say, I'm gonna just clearly say, I wanna walk fast, I wanna get to the king. That's it, that's my decision.
All right, sure.
So let's do it.
So you guys are around. This
Yeah.
place doesn't have a marker. 1 second.
Bang, bang. I wonder how far this place is. It's like
Fat mouth.
Extra
like-
thick. You guys are near the gate, and these two dwarven guards stop you. Hold. State your business.
We say, I show them the crest of the Lionhardt Kingdom. I say, hello, we were here on a mission earlier, about 2 weeks ago,
Right.
with the King of the Marv. We came here to talk to him about that agreement.
The two dwarves look at each other, and they look back at you all. We didn't receive any orders to let anyone in, even with or without the mark of Alded or Lionhardt.
We had an agreement at the time of the mission that for each head that we
We
cut
don't
off
have
on
to
that.
explain that to them.
It's true.
We don't have
don't.
to explain that to them.
I'll tell you what. One of you go ask the King of the Marv.
You do understand what time it is, correct?
Magnus, can I ask you a question?
Yes?
Isn't your house inside the walls? Can't you just get
It is, so I'm actually a little confused on how Leon's doing this.
I don't know, you guys.
Like, I never did anything to get in before, I think.
You know what? I
I'm
said
a little
back to me, like,
confused.
Hey, you guys tell me what you get. Just tell me what you want to do. Damn.
Well, I'm like
house
confused
is
because
inside
like
the wall.
we were able to get in last time, right?
Oh
Like
no, not that easily. What do you guys want
Well-
to do? You guys don't tell me what you want to do, and you expect me to like immediately assume what you want to
well,
do.
we want to get to the king. but we see guards in the way.
Yeah.
But I'm not familiar with how we got in last time.
You know what? Well, we could tell them. Magnus's house actually is on the inner wall, so we can go and say hi to his father.
Big.
So yeah, let's say that I live there. I'm part of the Hammerguard clan.
Right.
On my shoulder.
You see the guards a bit exasperated, having to deal with you guys at this time.
Oh, of course they seem exasperated. God damn it.
You guys see one of the dwarves kind of like tiredly look back. Open the gates, and slowly the metal gates begin to rise.
Stupid.
Click, 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 and eventually the gates are open enough to accommodate you all.
Gotcha. All right, so it was just a flash of my badge. There we go.
All right, so you guys are in now. What do you guys want to do?
Let's go straight to the king.
I ask. They did have a good point. It is getting kind of
no point in not trying, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Actually, because I think you guys changed time zones.
We're actually an hour back in time.
Huh?
We're an hour back in time.
I will say for now, let's say 50 p.m. I don't want to deal with that. So you guys are heading straight.
He's like, fuck this engineering shit.
Alright, so that'll take another about like.
The king is a night owl. How about that? He likes staying up till midnight playing D&D as well.
It's at about 9:30. You guys eventually make it to the. You guys do eventually make it to the castle that's made of steel and stone masonry. Again, several couple of guards stop you again. Oh, what business do you have in the castle?
Anyone gonna step up, or I'm gonna say we have?
I mean, you're the one who has the Alded thing. I think you should just say we're on a royal mission from Alded.
Yeah, we have a mission from Alded. We need to speak with the king.
We haven't received orders about any missions from coming in from Alded, so unfortunately we cannot let you in.
Can you give your credentials? Like this is Lionhardt and shit?
Hold on, can I do a persuasion roll saying that there's something that we need to talk to the king about?
Sure, go ahead. With a 20, let's see what they roll. They rolled a 12.
That's high.
Alright, fine. But, fine. Open the gates. And again, the second set of gates begin to open. You see the dwarves kind of like...
Leon is the angriest gatekeeper ever.
It's late at night. You guys are like bothering them for like these reasons, right? But they do eventually let you guys in. The gates eventually crawls open to a slow open and enough to accommodate you guys. And then the king, born of both metal and stone, is in front of you guys.
So the king is in front of us?
No, the castle is in front of you guys.
Sorry, I misheard you.
Let's head up to the castle, boys.
Alright.
Well, we turn to one of the guards and ask, we would like to speak with the king and then have them escort us in.
You understand what time it is, right?
Oh my god, I called it.
Huh?
You do understand what time it is, right?
Yes, and for us to walk into the king's chambers unannounced is even worse.
Alright.
That was sly as fuck, Zachy. Dap it up.
So, eventually, this one guard, this exasperated guard, is getting a little annoyed with you guys. Eventually, escorts you guys up the way and into the through the front doors of the castle, and it seems like the throne room is closed. And the dwarf looks at you guys. Well, it appears the king's not here. Off you go.
The king is in another castle.
Inside check.
Go ahead.
I do the same.
4. It is quite clear that the king is not here.
No, I mean inside on the guard to see if he's just trying to get rid of us.
Yeah.
14.
He's lying to us.
Well, it appears as though he's telling the truth, but it appears as though he's getting tired of your shite. So to speak.
For a fact that the king is in bed.
I'm sorry?
I asked the guard, do you know for a fact that the king is in bed?
He's probably in bed. You know, normal people like to sleep.
I want to palm 5 gold pieces.
Alright, you minus 5 gold pieces. Well, I guess it's worth a shot to look around. Give me a second.
Oh my god. Oh, you're the best, Jose.
So go ahead, minus 5 gold pieces as this guard detaches from you guys.
Fantastic. That was...
It takes about the better part of 10 minutes, I would say. 10 minutes. Oh, oops. It's not. Oops.
He's in his fucking footy pajamas.
And, you know, time passes. There are a couple guards walking past. And, eventually the guard does come back. It appears as though the king is getting ready for bed, unfortunately. He's not seeing any audience with anyone currently. Perhaps it would be wiser to come earlier in the day.
Yeah, let's not make him cranky and reduce the gold.
So, any idea? Yeah, I quickly ask. Any idea when he's going to be up by tomorrow?
You should try when people come and you know, go about their day, not at like 10 o'clock at night.
Which is
probably a good idea.
Which is
probably again when normal people wake up in the morning. Are you all something wrong?
No, we're not normal people. If you
I can definitely tell. I can definitely tell.
So if you could help us, assist us, please, in our normalcy. Human condition.
Perhaps it would be good to come when the sun is apparent. Perhaps.
Fine. How about let's aim for 9, guys. We'll come at 9.
Right, 9, dude. We're gonna lose so much time.
I mean,
we should come around 6.
The sun's
6?
not. I mean,
who the fuck wakes up at 6?
The roosters.
The same people who go to sleep
by 7, the sun
10.
is up, yo. The sun is up by 7.
So he explicitly told you the king was getting ready to go to sleep.
Should we take that opportunity, boys?
I think no, because I think if we force it, we're not going to get.
So, can I just ask a quick question before we go? Is there anyone who deals with handing out rewards or such that the king has offered?
Where's the king's accountant?
The thought escapes me. If I only had a bit of coin in my hand to exacerbate my memory.
Shit.
Yo, this mucho ass nigga.
I'll slip him 5.
So go ahead and minus 5 gold pieces. Yes, indeed, the king does have an accountant, but they're probably asleep when I need.
Oh my Jesus, fuck this nigga. Alright, leave. Let's leave, boys.
I cannot believe you fell for that.
You know, people go to sleep too, guys.
Yo. I'm not at 10 p.m. There's no one who goes.
Yo, this is role playing, man. We can't have one nigga be up. Like, come on. There's not one night owl.
I'm still mad you guys fell for that.
Well, anyway, let's go.
Quiet, you're dead.
Go back
to. I can't believe you fell for dead.
You don't know that.
Yep.
I can't believe you fell for. We don't know if you're dead.
Actually, the scene swaps. Scene swaps.
2 Arithmia dead.
2 crushed jerking off in Riley's room.
Oh, ew.
Yo.
Yuck.
Yo, we ship this?
My mind. Sneezes on Riley's bed.
My mind.
Gross.
Don't worry, Kenny, Arithmia's next.
Let's see what we got.
You don't know that.
Let's use...
I do know that. Do you know that?
No.
No. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, guys, you teleported back to Alded.
Yes.
Alright, so, let's see, 1 second.
Wait. We teleported back to Alded?
No.
No,
I was about to say.
He said scene swap.
Arithmia, you awake, and currently you're bounded by by chains, and you're currently in the thoroughfare of what you know to be the underbelly.
Oh my god, is this one of Crush's fucking BSDM plays? What the fuck?
You're currently bound.
Why am I chained up?
What's a DM play?
You're currently bound onto like a large, this thick pole, and your arms are tied.
So thick. Thick with 7 C's.
Oh boy. Do I look around and see if there's someone next to me, like guard-wise or something?
You look around and there's like a small crowd of people, unsavory people to say the least.
Right there.
There are a couple like people, you know, you see some of them laughing, and there's one figure in front of you, a familiar figure, a tiefling.
Oh, fuck.
Your boss
Well, what
hey,
do
boss.
we have here?
Oh, hey,
How
sup,
are
sunshine?
you, Maya?
Oh, sup, sunshine.
It's good to see you again.
His name is Sunshine?
Now, can you please explain? And she's currently like, she has a dagger in her hand and she's kind of like waving it around, like kind of whimsically. Now, can you explain to me, Earthmaya, why you're giving the details of a quaint little organization exactly?
I told you.
Well, here's the thing. It slipped out.
Oh, it slipped out.
Yeah, you know.
It slipped
I wouldn't
out.
say by accident or anything like that.
Oh, by accident. That's not
Probably.
exactly what I heard from my scouts. Unfortunately,
scouts have done
you
that.
revealed our presence to people, and unfortunately that is against the tenants, one of our tenants within the shroud. Now,
I'm pretty
how
sure.
exactly do you recommend?
This is gonna be so
we-
fun.
How exactly do you propose we remedy this problem?
Well, I don't know. Most last time I checked, breaking a tenant involves death and shit.
Indeed, that is correct. So, please, tell me why I shouldn't slit your throat right now, Arithmaya.
I'm too
Well,
pretty.
not that.
Delete.
He's too ugly.
Delete.
Tell the shave you bald.
I'm gonna be honest. Me breaking a tenant can't really, in my honest opinion, I can't really. It is.
You want to
I
use
would
full
say-
words, Arithmaya, by any chance?
Bro, you started with 5 different
Damn.
sentences and didn't finish a single one.
At this point, like,
I-
a bit of the crowd around is like laughing.
Listen, I would love to speak full words if a dagger wasn't near my fucking face, but yeah.
I do apologize. Excuse my manners.
You could at least put it next to my arm and stab me or something like that.
Oh, no. Not yet. Not yet, Earthmaya. Not yet. So, what exactly do you have to offer to the Shroud to remedy this problem of ours?
Information.
I could give you information. Well, actually, no. You guys are full of that already. You guys have informants. I forgot.
Indeed, we do.
Alex, shut up.
Well, looks like Penny's dead.
Remedy.
Well, looks like I'm on my ship.
What about a monetary compensation?
Monetary compensation. I like.
Even
the
though
sound of that.
even though we steal from people, but
You can
Steal
steal
is
from
such
her.
a
Yeah.
steal is a very harsh word, Arithmaya. More like
We borrow without permission.
we reallocate assets. Now, what do you have to offer?
well, considering my latest job with a group of I
Let's just sell
wouldn't
us
say
out.
warriors, but I would say I'm pretty sure your informant already knows of the group I'm with.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, we do.
And they probably have a lot of information regarding like weaknesses and all that, or something like that. Anyway, we did do a mission involving the princess and all.
Oh, you're working with that little dainty princess. How adorable.
Listen, I hate her as much as you do, but but considering we had a side job along the way.
And tell me more of this side job, Arithmaya.
Well, considering the fact that we were first. I am considering life and death, but here's the thing. First job was to rescue the little dainty princess that we all hate at this part. And second is a side job given by the King of Damar's Delve.
Interesting. So you're working with two royalty figures amongst two kingdoms. That is good to know.
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing about the second one. He promised us monetary value.
And
for
monetary value
good.
is something I do quite appreciate.
Worst spy ever. Trust anyone? What?
How about this, Arithmaya? We'll allow you to live this one time. We'll overlook this blunder of yours.
Mm-hmm.
You
What's
will
your
be our
condition?
contact between these two. You are our informant between these two.
Oh,
Right.
I could deal with that.
I want you to report back within every what's a good amount of time? how about within every 2 weeks you report back to me, tell me everything you know, and we'll also take all the gold that you have from these, all the gold that you get from these missions. How about that?
As long as I get to live, I see that's a fair
Sound
trade.
fair? So all the money that you get and all the information that you get is forfeit to us for your life, of course.
I could deal with
Does
that.
that sound fair, Arithmaya?
I mean, you're letting me live. I guess that's.
Yes.
That's pretty fair. I'm gonna
By the way,
say so.
how are you feeling in those binds? And she kind of like puts her hand against your face, and it's very tiefling skin. It's very unusual to say the least.
These mines.
How are you
Listen,
doing in those?
Listen, I was in jail once. I know
yes,
what binds
yes,
are.
please tell me
so,
more.
Yeah.
Please tell me more.
These binds suck. I'm gonna be honest. They're comfortable, but they suck. It's
right.
It's like IKEA furniture. They're comfortable.
All right. Well, we here at the Shroud have come to an agreement, correct? And she looks around at the crowd, and the people are kind of like exchanging looks, and they're kind of like shrugging. All right. Well, you please take care of her. And a very large half-orc who was standing next to,
oh boy,
who you know to be Yaxibis.
You asked. Oh, you're dealing with me?
You see him kind of like crack his knuckles. You remember this guy, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Very large half-orc character, kind of like cracking his neck. He has like dreadlocks and pulled back and like knotted up, and you see him he's kind of shirtless and he has like these tattoos on his body, and you see him cracking his neck, cracking his knuckles with pleasure. And he comes up and just absolutely socks you, and you lights out, dude.
Wait, I was gonna ask her something.
No, it's too late. You're knocked out, dude. So scene swap.
Hey.
So you guys are back here at the city of the Marv. You guys were just escorted outside of the castle area. Unfortunately, it is a little late in the day. Very unfortunate.
Does that mean everything is closed?
Pretty much,
I ask, is there like a religious center nearby?
Yes, indeed.
Church.
When you need to go to confession real fast.
But again, it is late in the night. The services that are offered by the Marv may or may not be available.
God
Guys,
is 24/7.
Guys, you want to just pick up the heads we were gonna forget anyway?
Yeah, we should probably do that actually.
Wait, what do you mean?
The mines?
We left heads at in the entrance of the mine.
Wait, how far is that from here?
Again, I just want to remind you guys that you guys need to be back in Alded by tomorrow, right?
At an unknown time.
At an unknown time. Yes, correct.
So I say let's go back to. I say with your permission, Magnus.
Well, we're waiting till
tomorrow
anyway.
I mean, where's the mine?
It's like south-ish.
Isn't it in here?
It's right here. These little lines right here denote entrances to the mine.
Oh, I mean, if we left heads there, then yeah, sure.
Will the DM confirm that we left them right at the entrance and not like 70 miles deep?
I mean,
we left them in the cart at the entrance. We didn't even walk in yet.
Yep, DM. Yep, Leo.
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, we're night owls, so let's go do it. We're not YOLO.
Yeah, but if we don't really need a long rest. We could just run, grab those, and then wait until.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I wanted to know if there was like a before closing time, if we could go to one of those not alchemies. What their place is called? Apothecaries. See if they got health potions over here before.
Again, let me remind you guys, it's currently like it's late. It's late.
Alright, I'm thinking Leon is saying that, not to metagame, but to basically don't waste your time trying to find
exactly. It's quite clear that it's nighttime. You've been in the city for a while. You know that service is closed after a certain time.
Let's go get those heads, boys.
So you guys are heading into the mines?
Maximus.
Heading to the mines, yeah.
Well, I'm heading to to a safe distance. Like, if this thing looks like it's deep inside this darkened mine, I don't think it's a safe.
Let me remind you guys, the Mars Delve is like the lowest portion of the mine. It's gonna be a bit of a trek to get there and back.
You know what? Let's just go back to Magnus's.
Wait, isn't the Mars Delve have an entrance and then it goes deep?
Yes. But to
Yeah,
get
didn't we
the
fight those at the
entrance
Gogi
to
part?
the true Thamar's Delve, it's the lowest level of Thamar's Delve. Sorry,
Yeah,
the
it's like-
mines. It's the lowest level of the mines. If you guys
Like,
remember how you got
know,
in there.
Like, you know how like you can enter your house and then you can go to the basement, and in the basement is your death portal. Yeah, so we gotta go to the basement and then the death portal is there. Or am I the only one with a death portal in my house?
Probably.
Okay.
So what do you guys want
You
to
know,
do?
I think we should just head back to my place.
I second that.
Alright. Wonderful.
But this time we're gonna be quiet. And
Guys,
not
I'm
try to wake up
sorry
my
to.
parents.
I'm sorry to cut it off early, but I actually have to cut off early for tonight. You guys have fun without me, though.
Sure.
Alright,
Good night, man.
we'll try and get you led if we can, but I'm not sure, confident about that.
Okay. So it's about you guys arrive. Let's see. It's about what is that? Like 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes worth of walk, and you guys make it to the Hammerguard estate.
Is my door gonna be locked again? Please tell me I have a key.
Alright, so you walk up to the door, and here's your estate, the stone brick house that belongs to the Hammerguards.
All right, let me try and open the door.
You try to open the door. The door's locked.
I mean, didn't they say there's like a key under the mat or something?
I don't know.
Pretty sure they did. I'll roll to find this key, I guess. I should know where the key is, right? It's like right underneath, like the fake, anvil that we have placed in the blacksmithing area.
Sure. There are no fake anvils around.
Fuck. I really don't want to have to wake up my parents again. I think we can all sleep out in the porch area. It's a nice night, right? We can all Pedram just left, but we can camp, right? We like camping, right? Is that a cool thing?
Oh my god.
Bro,
I
I
don't
don't
feel like
have
fucking-
access to
I
your
don't-
own home, bro.
Yo, tell my dad, man. He changes the locks every night. He's like those damn dwarven kids.
You
hold on,
never inquired about the door and a key. You never did that.
I know, Leon. I fucking know. All right, man. Like,
Is there an
please.
open window we can like throw bleeds off into?
There are a couple windows, yeah, but might not.
All right, let's throw bleeds off.
You
Hold on.
there's wait. There's like glass window like structure. You're gonna
Now-
destroy
now
this
I
see-
thing.
said open. I said open window.
All I
No,
know
It
is
is
that
an
if,
open window.
all I know is that
No.
if I was there, I would have used thieves' tools. Just saying.
They're all closed.
Well, you're not here, dead lord.
Yeah, you're
so-
okay.
Wait, hold on. From the window, can you see the entrance?
All the lights are out. It's
I have dark
nighttime
vision
right now.
though.
All right, you know what? All right, fuck it.
Because if we can
I'm
see,
gonna just
if we can
knock
see the
really
entrance,
loud.
then I can
How
misty
about
step
that?
inside and
No,
open the door for them.
no, none of this bullshit. I'm gonna just knock real loud.
All right, you knock really loud.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Indeed.
Fuck me. All right, let's do the fucking bullshittery that we were gonna do.
A moment passes, and suddenly the lights go on.
Oh god, I'm gonna get yelled at again, you stupid fuckers.
You hear like heavy footfalls as someone approaches.
Please.
As someone approaches
I'm
the
actually
front door.
physically cringing right now from waking up my parents.
And
that are not
the
being
door
able to
swings
stay.
open. Do you understand what time it is right now?
I know, Father. I know what
Oh,
time it is
it's
right now. I
madness.
forgot to get the key from you this time again. I am so sorry, Father.
Magnus, you're back. How were the mines? Did you
The
come out
mines were
alright?
scary as hell, and thank you for the hammer you gave me because it saved my
Right.
life, praying to Moradin, but it was just
Right.
one hell of a ride.
Right, come inside. Come inside. Come
And
inside.
Let's go
interject
inside.
him.
Everyone
He
inside,
gets
everyone
again.
inside.
So the six of you pour inside the living room of the very homely kind of a area.
And I say, don't wake up, Mother. Don't wake up,
I
Mother. I
won't,
know
I
she
won't.
loves to cook for us. I think we just need a place to rest our heads for the night. We need to
Alright,
go see High King Gringlock immediately in the morning.
How did the mission? How did the mission go? It's good to see you in one piece. Do you understand what your mother would do to me if you didn't come back?
I know, Father. I know. I did my best. Thank you by the grace and the hammer of Moradin, I made it back in one piece, along with.
More like the hammer of Moradin. More like the hammer I made ya. And his voice like slowly like rising.
You are correct, Father. But we didn't. But I know our hammer doesn't belong to a god. I know we believe in Moradin. Trying to appeal to a
right,
religious
right,
sense. I know they're part of the
right.
old world.
Right, that's nonsense.
Okay. My father, I forgot, is not
I-
religious.
Sure, what do
So
you want to do?
can I like give a dwarven handshake or something to say?
Everyone has a special. You approach him and you
He wipes
offer
his
your
hand
hand.
slowly.
You offer your hand. He looks at you. Whoa, what did you do? What dwarven handshake? We don't have a dwarven handshake.
We just have ale. That's all a dwarven handshake is.
We have HTC phones.
Bruh.
By the way, have you heard of the new iPhone 8? And he pulls out the iPhone 8. No, I'm kidding.
The iPhone X.
I just say that's quite the luscious beard that you got, sir.
Aye, indeed.
Bro, my dad's not gay. Chill.
No, that's dwarven.
I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding.
Yeah. In dwarven culture, beards are like the thing, man. Your
Yeah,
father has like
I
this
got shit
luscious
all the
one,
time.
man.
I don't got no beard, dude. I get shit all the time.
All right,
for it.
do you lot need anything?
No, father. You can go to bed. We just need to get some rest.
Good to see you all. I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you
And,
very much,
He
father.
walks upstairs, and you guys.
Wait,
for the
father. Can I get a key?
What? A key? Right now, Magnus.
Good father, it's on the chain. I know where you keep the keys.
Listen, we'll deal with this tomorrow. Alright?
Fine. I believe you, father. In the morning.
Good gracious, good night. And he.
I don't want to have to keep waking you up. I'm sorry, father.
And he walks up, and you hear a door. You hear a door close.
Leon, I love these encounters so much with my own dad. Like he's just so wonderful.
Alright. So you guys, I'm guessing you guys are gonna long rest, probably.
You know, even you know, all of our parents are immigrants, and they even in roleplay, my immigrant parents still annoy me.
There you go.
Like lovingly, but still come to fuck with our day.
Alright. So you guys long rest. Valetyr, do you want to do anything extra while you're out here, Ryllai? You guys only sleep for 4.
I guess I kind of just go in a trance. Like I meditate.
Valetyr, you want to do anything? Huh?
You sound like Tulsa's dad, yeah.
By the way, it's 6:20 on the other side of the world.
Yo, it's 4:20 blazing
I
somewhere.
forget your name, alright. Arithma, you wake up and you're in like the streets of Alded. You're beaten, bruised, bloodied, but alive, and you're in the middle of the streets. How much gold do you have right now?
I'm gonna assume 0 at this point.
Whatever gold you have, 0.
I had only 10 to my
You have
name
any
anyway.
treasures on you?
Treasures,
Like
define
gems,
treasures.
anything valuable?
Your dignity.
If you have nothing valuable, okay, sure. But you have 0 money now.
The rest over here.
Crush, you wake up in a very nice bedroom of the estate belonging to Ryllai. It feels like royalty.
Am I in a little bathroom?
Royalty.
Yeah, do you have a little bathrobe on? Sure, you have a bathrobe on. You have a bathrobe on, and like seamed on it is the word Ryllai followed by Valetyr.
RV.
Yeah, you're wearing Ryllai's bathrobe.
He's only got her towels. Not his
like
towels.
since you're halfway, your like muscles are like bursting out of it.
I look at him like, how did I get into this?
Can you tell me?
Nani?
What?
Nani?
Ryllai, how tall are you?
I'm
6'9".
5'5".
You're 5'5". Crush, how tall are you?
5'5".
No, Crush, how tall are you?
I am 5'8".
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
it's
so
not
your
that bad.
muscles are definitely bursting out of Ryllai's bathroom. It's very comfortable, by the way. But okay, so back to here in the Marv. Oh, what do you want to do, Arithma? What do you guys want to do, Arithma and Crush?
Am I awake?
Yes, you're awake. You have 1 HP, and all your valuables have been taken from you.
Well, I wake up, look into the sky, and ask myself, shit, I forgot to ask her that one question.
Dude, there's no one there. Like, who are you gonna roleplay with right now? Just do your
there
thing.
there are also people like the day's beginning, so there are people who are like traversing around you. You're on the ground, like beaten, bloodied. One guard comes up to you.
Come on, bitch, man.
Are you okay?
Yeah, got a little bit of a fight here and there.
Would you like some assistance, by perchance?
Nah, I'll be okay. I just need a little bit. Just give me a few more moments.
Yes, if you're alright, could you please vacate the area? You're kind of in the way.
What's the
Your
nearest alley?
homelessness is disturbing
What's the
us.
nearest alley? I don't know. There's a couple over there, I guess. And he points to like a direction.
Alright, cool. I'll just get over there.
You get up and you like limp towards the alleyway. Sure.
Greatest role playing ever. I'm gonna just go over there.
Alright, Crush. What do you want to do?
I'm
You wanna read the newspaper with Daddy Valetyr?
Daddy Valetyr.
Huh? I can't hear you. You're very low.
Not in the room.
Oh, wait, can you speak up, please? Are you like far from the mic or something?
Does it sound better?
Better. What do you want to
He
do?
lower
Okay,
sensitivity.
so it's using the wrong mic.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Okay, am I in a room or? Am
You're
I...
currently in one of the bedrooms that in Valetyr's estate.
Alright. Is it morning?
It is morning. You hear like birds chirping, man. It's a bright, sunshiny day.
Alright, I'm gonna change out of that robe into my armor.
Okay, sure. You change out of the robe that clearly belongs to Ryllai Valetyr, and you get into your armor. Do you wear armor? I don't think you do.
Or pants.
Well, you wear your regular attire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the robe, throw it back in Ryllai's room.
Okay, sure.
Go downstairs.
Okay.
Find the nearest servant.
Okay.
Ask him where the rest of the party is.
I haven't gotten word exactly of where they are, but I'm not sure.
Is there a way to find out?
They did mention heading to, I believe, was it Thamarv, the city of Thamarv? That's all I know.
Okay, then I would assume that they'd be coming back. Is breakfast ready?
Oh, indeed, yes. And you can hear like several bit of movement and activity happening on in the kitchen.
Alright, well, let's go get breakfast.
So you go to the dining room and await breakfast. So scene swap. Back to the majority of the party. You guys wake up in the living room of the Hammerguard estate. It's a nice, bright, sunshiny day in the city of Thamarv. What would you guys like to do?
We get ready to...
Let's go straight to the king, boys.
Sure.
Ready when you are.
You guys head outside the door, and again you hear that familiar hammer on metal sound. You see smoke pluming from your father's workshop area and other places. The area is filled with like blacksmiths, essentially. Well, the city's filled with blacksmiths, anyways. But so you guys begin heading to the castle. That takes about the better part of like another 40 minutes. So it's currently 7 o'clock. So you guys reach the castle, and it appears there's a different rotation of guards at the front. A bit more well-rested and somewhat more cheery-looking dwarves. They halt you as you guys approach. Halt! What business do you have today?
On one of our previous missions, we had an agreement with the king. We came to discuss that agreement.
Right. You're that group. What was it? Order of the First something like that.
We're going by a new name now.
Bento Mori.
Oh, alright. Well, alright. Well, and he takes a moment to step back. Open the gates! As he yells up the walls, and slowly the gates begin to crawl open. Right, well, in you go.
Thank you.
Right.
And then we walk through.
Alright, you guys walk through the metal gates, and in front of you is the castle born of metal and rock. The front doors are wide open for you guys to enter. And not too far away, you guys see the throne room. The double doors are now open.
I walk in. I do a slight curtsy. Say hello, your highness.
You greet no one. There's no one in the room.
Oh.
At this moment, like... you say hi to the room, and one of the guards, who's currently stationed in the room, he looks at you. Are you alright?
Can I ask the guard where the king is?
He's probably, if I were him, I'd probably be having breakfast right now.
Is there like a royal messenger that we can talk to that lets him know that our presence is here? Or we're here?
I could do that for you. Hey, could you fill my position? Right, well, I'll be right back. He's probably having breakfast in his quarters. I'll be right back.
Alright.
If you sit still for a moment, I'll go fetch him, or at least try.
We'll be here. No worries, dude.
So, he departs from the party, and I would say a good maybe 10-15 minutes pass by.
Oh, damn, this is a big place.
And the guard comes back. He'll be here shortly, and he takes his post.
Alright, no problem. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Actually, I give him a gold coin.
Sure. You toss him a gold coin, and aye, thanks. And he kind of like puts it somewhere in his armor.
Alright, cool.
So another maybe like 5-10 minutes pass by. Let's say 10 minutes. And suddenly you see all the guards begin to stiffen in posture, and one of them pipes up, "All present, rise for the king." And at that moment, one of the doors off to the side of the throne kind of opens up, and the High King himself walks out, accompanied by his. I have a picture for him now, accompanied by the person he was with last time. If you guys remember.
I get on my knee and I usher. I suggest to the party they do the same.
I do the same. I mimic Magnus.
Sure.
Oh no, no, no.
Alright.
Same. Actually, I know what to do. What the hell?
Do you have your handshake ready?
No.
1 second.
Remember, 18 spaces, boys. 18 spaces.
Yeah, you guys are killing me, man.
Is this a performance check? Because I don't necessarily know.
Those of you who aren't dwarves, please, or Magnus, please do a performance check.
See, you gotta make sure.
I do this with advantage though.
The proficiency check that you get from. Wait, let me read the card again.
Wait, everyone really has to perform for bowing on one knee?
What if you fuck up?
I thought we all did already have done
What
this.
if you use 2 knees? You don't know. Might be stupid.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh, you
Ryllai,
mean dick
get it.
sucking mode?
You don't get it with
What if you-
advantage. You get proficiency on it.
What if you have a trick knee?
I get proficiency.
You are
Well, then
now.
maybe you should,
DS makes you
swap.
proficient in charisma checks or performance checks.
Oh, okay.
Has DS been working though?
Do I re-roll?
Do you have?
I didn't have performance on that.
Excuse me. No, you +2. What's your? Yeah, why isn't your proficient? Yeah, re-roll. You should get a. You should be getting a +5 to your performance. Is that a +5? There you go, 12. All right, so the majority of you kneel to the High King Ryllai, who makes his way to the throne. That if you guys remember that crystalline throne, and sitting next to him is a figure who was with him last time you guys met him. Let's see if I can pull up his name. Yep, there he is. And here he is, heavily armored dwarf, very heavy set armor with a couple weapons on his person, very heavy beard braided at the very end with several like metal ornaments. This guy looks like he doesn't mess around. And
Jesus Christ.
Yo,
bruh.
Know your enemy. I'm just kidding.
Know your enemy?
Sam Zaddy.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
At this moment, he kind of steps forward. So the throne room that you guys are in is a little long, and you guys are roughly near the entrance of it. The king and his right hand man, it seems, he's there at the far end of the room. The High King is sitting. The guy is standing, and he kind of moves a little bit forward and gestures you guys, approach the king.
All right, let's approach the king, boys.
All right, you guys get up from your postures, and you guys approach the king, and he's currently sitting in his regular old, somewhat royal, very. It looks simplistic from a distance, but as you guys get closer, there's like several like different trims and different markings on it that would mark that this is definitely a guy of high status. This is High King Ryllai, of course.
Gotcha. All right, so I royally address High King Ryllai. I say, good morrow, King. We are here to collect upon our agreement before setting off to help in the assistance of the Lionhardt family of the Alded Kingdom in their mission to rid of the evil lurking under the Mars Delve.
It appears that you have all come back to the city of the Marv. I assume that you've completed your mission, which
we have.
Is a bit surprising to me, but perhaps maybe I underestimated you all.
Well, I thank you for that.
To make good on my promise as High King of the Kingdom of Steel, I will award you with a proper amount of gold per kill as agreed upon in the past. So if you will.
You may want to get a tarp or a towel or some sort of cloth that, in order not to stain the royal carpets, if that is possible, King.
The king looks at one of the guards, and he kind of like gives a slight head gesture of the head, and you see the guard kind of like jump in surprise and run out, and a few moments pass, and eventually this one soldier eventually produces what appears to be like a rudimentary carp of some sort and lays it out in front of the king and resumes his post. Alright, there's your tarp. Now.
I call forth upon Osas to call out, and those of us carrying drop the heads as Osas calls out what we've collected.
Okay.
Wait, we're gonna need to give Vinny for each head, are we?
No, what's what?
No.
Leon, if you take my persuasion roll,
Sure.
as double nat 20s.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sure.
What I would like to do, if you would allow this,
Sure.
is I want to take out one and look all sad, and then just dump the rest of them out.
Sure. You do so. You dump one out. The king looks at you. Looks to his right hand man. Is that all you got? And you reverse the bag of holding, and it just vomits out all the heads. Vinny kind of like speaks to you. Hey, we're here for that gold, right? Here you go. These are all the heads. And it's just vomiting out heads, different sizes, different shapes. Some of them are beginning to enter this rate of decay, and some of them are kind of like they don't have like blood anymore. It's just like jelly essentially. And it was probably a good call to call that tarp. It is a bloody mess. How many heads are you dropping here in total?
So that is 4 mind flare heads.
So 4?
2 skull heads, 1 abomination head.
Wait, Toss has been keeping track, right?
2 Umber Hulk head, 1 Grick head, 12 Duragar head.
Damn.
And, yeah, I think that's it because we don't have that.
Wait. Duragar, the commander head, I think is separate. I wrote.
Okay. So that's 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 22, 23. As you lay out all the heads, some of the
skulls, illithid heads, any of those guys.
Some of the king kind of like snaps at one of the guards and points at the pile of the heads, and you see the soldiers begin to actively like count the heads. One of the guards also approaches the king and whispers into his ear. You see the king kind of like lean in and listen, and he kind of pulls back from the guard, and then you see the High King nod, look back to the party as the soldiers count.
In the meantime, as they're counting, can we say that sorry, we couldn't bring the king's head. He was thoroughly exploded.
A king? You're talking about me?
No. The Durgar king.
There's a Durgar king.
Yes.
And at that moment, the king kind of like leans forward and notices the Durgar heads. Kind of like leans back. That's a damn
I kind of bring out the commander head a little bit.
Okay, you're holding it up.
No. It's kind of like, you know.
He's like shyly presenting it. It's like we got something. We don't got the king.
Kind of
we
like
got the right hand man.
Kind of like take it a little closer to like out of the pile so it's visible.
I would just like to also just mention, just brief warning. Under Thamar's Dell, there's also a bit of like a illithid army that we kind of pissed off, just as like a warning to you guys in general.
Why would you tell them that?
Because they might die.
At that moment, the High King kind
of looking out for us.
You see the High King kind of like look at his right hand man. They kind of like whisper between one another, and you see the larger gentleman, the heavily armored gentleman, kind of nod, and he goes off on his way. Duly noted. Duly noted. I've been also informed that there were a couple extra heads at the entranceway.
Yes.
I believe it was counted to be. Hold on, let me check. I honestly don't remember.
3 serpents and an ogre, I think.
It was 3 serpents, two. Let me go back.
That was 500 per head. Jesus Christ.
Man, that was a while back, guys. Here it is.
Yeah, how did she say per head?
Yo, that throwback.
500. Holy shit.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Damn.
Alright. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I've been informed by my guards here that there were also 7 extra heads that were at the entrance to Thamar's Delph. Is this correct?
Right. Yes.
With that, it appears as though and he kind of like leans towards the guards. Your Majesty, there were a total of 23 heads in here, I believe. 23 heads. 23 heads plus the 7 down there. That makes for a total of 30 heads given to me. Now, as the High King of the Kingdom of Steel, I do appreciate what you've done for our kingdom. You've made us a little bit safer, and with the knowledge that there's something underneath, we will work towards reinforcing that area. So you've done us a good deed, and I thank you for that. And you see him kind of like, it looks like he's eating his words a little bit.
I thank you for the opportunity, King, of allowing us to prove ourselves.
Okay, so calculator.
They've done it in the chat, man.
So, the whole total of what is being awarded to you all is a total of 15,000 gold pieces. Now, I will give you a choice here. You may either take gold pieces or platinum pieces.
Platinum for
How many platinum pieces are
It's rules of 10. Rules of 10, guys.
That's 150 plat. How much does plat weigh? Can we ask the DM that?
Probably not as heavy as that many. It reduces the magnitude by 1.
So,
but we still have to divide it 6 ways. So each of us get 2,500 gold.
Wait, 6? How 6?
Because there's 6 of us in the party.
There's 7.
What?
There are 8.
There are 8. There's 8. There's 8.
As a sign of good faith, I am awarding you all this gold. If you could not argue in front of me, and please give me a direct answer.
We'll accept the plat. We'll accept it in plat.
Wait, hold on a second.
All right.
It's a matter of weight.
All right. Well, platinum it is. Guards, if you will, please. And
you know what? I can carry the gold. Just give us some gold. It's the conversion is gonna be a problem later on.
It's already the king's already told one of his men to grab the.
Just roll with it. Just roll with it.
As 2 guards exit, the king looks at the party, and you see him kind of like eyeing each and every one of you. I do apologize. Perhaps we came off on the wrong foot. It appears you are more capable than I thought. I honestly thought you were going to make it.
King. Just keep us in mind for future.
So again, as a sign of good faith, I will give you the gold that I did promise not too long ago.
Okay.
And with that, I do ask that, if the need be, you will come and defend the Thamar if need be.
Absolutely.
I gracefully accept that.
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely.
Again, I do apologize that we did come off on the wrong foot. And as the king of the kingdom,
it is not necessary, Your Honor. You have apologized enough with the opportunity.
And as you say that, the 2 guards come back with essentially, they're both carrying what appears to be like a heavy chest, and they carry up to the front. You can see them like huffing and breathing heavily, and they bring it down to you guys. They open it up, and it is a chest filled with what appears, or what you guys assume to be 1,500 platinum pieces.
1,500.
Let's move this out, guys. Let's divvy it up.
Now, is there anything else I can help you lot with?
Oh, actually, yes. One of our party members requires the presence of lead. Are you familiar with that resource in your kingdom?
We are the mining city of Thamar. We do have all arrangements of metals, however, you should probably talk to the foundryman. Maybe I forget her name.
For here? I didn't get one. I got Rigid from Alded.
1 second. You should probably talk to the foreman down at the mines. Perhaps they can do something. That's out of my jurisdiction.
Foundryman. Okay. Well, guys, anyone else have any concerns in regards to mining, in regards to this town?
Would you happen to know where Pendragon resides?
Pendragon. That senile old fool.
Yeah, we know.
If I remember, he's somewhere outside. I agreed for him to stay in the city. I wasn't happy about it, but he's somewhere outside in the outer walls. I'm not entirely sure. That's all I got.
Outer walls. Is there anyone else who have any questions? I want this to be respectful, clean encounter, and then we dip.
Leon, you said they wouldn't really matter. The tattoo I have for these people, right?
What's up?
My tattoo, it wouldn't matter in this case?
You're what?
Like the laws here don't really match with the stuff at the east, right? They don't really care.
Dude, you are far disconnected from that place. That
Alright,
is
yeah,
like a
yeah.
whole nother part of the world.
All right, never mind. I'm good.
All right, I think we're all good. We can all dip. We can all divvy our treasures.
Yeah.
All right,
If
I
that
say
is
we
all
divvy
that you
our...
have for me, I was eating breakfast when you.
Yes, enjoy
when
your
I was
breakfast,
summoned
Hiking
here.
Gringlock. We will
So,
bow out.
if you will. And he gets
Off we
up
go.
and he leaves. So you guys have 1,500 platinum. That's a lot of money.
I think we still need to divide that, right, guys? Like, we're out of the kingdom, right?
Am I good to delete the heads?
Sure, fine. 1,500 plat though. Someone has it in their inventory.
That's how much per person if we divided 8 ways.
Creepy horn.
Well,
delete.
8 ways or 6 ways? Because there's only 6 of
delete
us
the
here,
creepy horn.
guys.
It's gone.
Dude, there's
Alright,
8
horn.
people. Kenny's character is dead.
No, but we have to do it between 6 people for now because we have to carry it back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But watch man, you divide it smartly by weight. Like for example, Osas can carry way more weight than all of us can because his heavy armor doesn't include.
How much is 250 plat in weight?
About 5 pounds.
That's 5 pounds. I think we can all carry 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's not much.
Let's do it. Let's do it 6 ways for now, and we can figure out the other ways later.
Brickhead.
Like, and I know Tassif, there's 8 members to the party, but 2 of them are not.
Okay, so when I mentioned that, I mentioned by everybody takes their parts. For the other people, who someone else holds it, but it still stays separate. That's what I meant.
All right, that's fine.
I'm just.
Everyone think that's fair?
Sure. So who holds?
I want a verbal confirmation from everyone.
Okay, so we all get 187.5, and then we hand over the 180.
Yes.
You can't. You can't cut a
You
platinum
can't
piece in
have half a
half.
plug.
Yeah.
We have to get 187 and half of us get 188. Half of us get 187.
Well, for now, let's all hold on to 250, and then we'll all give our fair share in to the other 2.
Because all we have to do is break 2 plat, and then we split the gold.
Remember, rules of 10. 10 gold is 1 plat.
It's fine. There's a really.
All right, but we all agree, right? We'll divvy up and give. I don't want this to be a problem later on. We're like facing a behemoth or something.
So what is? Are you guys walking out right now? What's happening?
I think we're walking out of the kingdom and just confirming that we're agreeing to this division of our pieces.
Well, I mean,
until we reach our other party members.
I mean, they gave us a chest, right? Like, why don't we just carry the chest?
Yeah. Sure.
Because it's heavy.
So, scene swap. While you guys are think about what you want to do. Crush, what are you guys doing right now?
I'm done eating.
You're just what? You're like very low.
I'm outside.
You're outside of the state. What do you want to do?
I'm waiting for everybody to show up.
Okay, so you're just waiting. Arithmia, what do you want to do? You've like crawled to an alleyway and you're like really hurt right now.
How much time has passed?
I would say about an hour. Yeah.
I think I've rested enough.
No, you're still at 1 HP, dude. Like.
I know. It's just enough for me to like, get back up on my feet.
By the way, you're suffering 1 point of exhaustion because.
Yeah, no, I never slept.
Yeah. So what do you want to do, Arithmia? What's your plan?
So I technically never did my long rest, right?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. Well, I'm up on my feet, struggling.
Yeah.
And well, I'm just gonna walk.
Okay, so you're walking where?
The main road.
You're walking where to though?
I wouldn't say in front of the gate. You know that alley I had to like wait.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna wait there.
So you're off to the side of the walls inside.
Of the walls.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, yeah. I'm technically outside the walls since I can't really go in without proper documentation.
You could always try. Right?
Okay, I talked to the. I mean, I'm battered up. They're gonna think I'm part of the common rabble. So
what do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
I'm not gonna waste my breath trying to explain how this happened. So I'm just gonna wait on the front gate.
Okay. Back to Thamar. What are you guys doing right now?
I think we're gonna carry the platinum, right?
Are we gonna carry the chest or just split?
Let's the split it and
Let's
run.
do the split. Everyone likes the split. We're gonna do the split. All right.
Okay,
Sounds
so
good.
Get 250.
All right, and
Make
since
sure
we
you
don't
guys
know where
divvy up the
Dragon
gold.
Flights is, I think we head straight to teleportation and go. Is that
Alright,
right?
so
Oh, by the way, Crush. At this moment, as you're waiting, a soldier runs up to you. Are you with Lady Valetyr? You seem kind of like out of breath.
That I am. What's the problem?
Yes, another letter from the castle. It's addressed to Lady Valetyr, but you're part of her crew, correct?
Yeah.
Here, take this. And it's another letter with the seal of Lionhardt Kingdom on the front.
I take it and I read it.
Sure. You open it up, and as the soldier bids you farewell, you open it, and it seems to be you're being summoned again. This time, you guys are being summoned at about... 1 second. You're being summoned around 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
oh sweetness. All right, can we find an apothecary here, guys, real quick?
Well, hold
Hey,
on.
can
Let time we have. We don't know when we're being summoned technically. But I mean, yeah, I guess we could find an apothecary. Let's
And
do
we
it.
should get the lead. We really should get the lead for Pedro. Like, honestly,
But what's,
like that should be our main priority right now because he's one of our high DPS.
yeah, but to be honest, the lead's not going to do anything if it doesn't have the other components that make bullets.
That's
Do
true.
we know the other components or no?
The metal is
You
not
need, like,
not hard to find. What's hard to find right now is the component that makes the explosion inside the bullet.
Oh, the gunpowder.
Exactly.
Is that something that's back at Alded that we need to look for? or-
None of this entire continent does not invest into that kind of stuff because there's no need for it.
Gotcha. All right, my apologies.
I feel like
Can we just head
You
to
guys
the
understand
apothecary
where
then?
we are in terms of technology because you guys there seems to be a bit of
I get a
confusion.
little lost between like my characters and then like because I'm not used to playing with a gunslinger, so
Mhm.
I get a little
Fair
lost
enough,
when
fair
it
enough.
comes to.
So this
Yeah.
continent can't accommodate you guys, but the next continent over can.
Oh, so why him?
Not Wyham. So
The
what do you guys
other
want to do?
continent.
Can we find an apothecary? We can just check for the health potions real quick and
Sure.
then head out.
Give me a history check, Magus, with advantage. See if you remember it.
All right, let's do this, boys.
1.
1.
I see a
15.
13. Okay, fair enough. You do remember there is an apothecary outside in the outer walls along the main road.
All right, I let the party know. Hey guys, I remember there's an apothecary outside the walls. Let's go check it out if it's still around.
I recommend to the guys like, hey, if we pass a guard on our way out, we can ask them where Pendragon is too. Before going to the teleportation.
All right, I think that's good. I think we'll head over to the apothecary. Leon.
Sure. Okay, so you guys take about another hour to move here. An hour to move there. An hour. So you're heading to the apothecary. This takes about, let's just say it's like, I don't know, 20 minutes. So it's 9:30. You walk up and it seems to be another brick and mortar kind of shop. The masonry is very.
Is there a name, like a signage or a name?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you're calculating it? I mean, generating it?
So you walk up to this building, and it has a wooden sign jutting out of the structure of it, and appears to have a potion on the front. The logo has a potion with like several leaves around it, and the sign says, where is it? Abrard's Cauldron.
Abrard's Cauldron. That's not how you spell cauldron, is it? Okay, I enter the cauldron.
Alright, you walk in, and there's several people here perusing the wares. You know, some of them are kind of like looking at the potions. It's mostly dwarves. You head up to the person.
Shopkeeper.
Yeah, you head up to the shopkeeper, what you assume to be the shopkeeper, and it is a halfling at the very front. You see him kind of like. He's let's see, fair in appearance, auburn hair, soft gray eyes. He wears tailored clothing and
Oh my god, so fast.
he also has an animal companion, which you see the animal. It's a black rat that's kind of like perched on the table on the counter that's in front
Can I
of him.
do a check to see if I know this person?
Sure. Give me a history check.
All right, core history check.
With a 19, you do remember this. It's a Rard. The sign.
Oh, that's Arard himself. Do I
Yeah,
know what
that's
his
Arard.
black
I'm sorry.
black rat's name is? His rat's name.
Black rat's name. Give me another history check. See if you remember.
Arard. Please, 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 don't that one, don't that one, don't that one. Please, please, please.
With a natural 20, you remember what the rat's name is. Scamper.
Scamper. All right. I approach the counter.
Sure.
Counter.
He's sitting in front of his counter. You see him. He's kind of like looking at several tomes in front of him. You kind of see him like rubbing his chin. And
I call out for Erard and Scamper. I'm like, "Hey, Scamper, buddy, long time no see." And I say, "Hi, Erard."
You see the rat kind of like look up and look at you. You see him kind of like holding on to what appears to be like seeds in his hand, and he's just like
Cool.
eating away.
Hey.
Yes.
So I talk to Erard.
Yes,
It's like, hey, it's Magnus.
Magnus.
I know you used to know me when I was a young dragonborn.
Are you with You're with Ian, correct?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Hi. Welcome. It's been a while since I've seen you.
It has been.
Grown to be quite a dragonborn, it seems, and he kind of like eyes you.
Thank you, Erard. Well, I come here, as a person interested in potions of healing. I'm not sure which ones you're carrying or what you're holding on to, but I'd really like to hear your inventory.
I have a couple. Let's see here. He pulls out a book and he plants it on his desk in front of him. He opens it and he starts reading it. It seems I have a couple potions of healing.
Okay.
I have a couple greater potions of healing, and it's
all right.
Let's see.
It seems what else?
One second.
Oh, okay.
I have to go through all these notes, man. Give me a second.
Oh no, I thought my thing disconnected. That's why.
I have a couple healing potions. I have roughly 3 greater healing potions, and I have 1 superior healing potion.
Superior healing potion. Oh.
Yes, indeed.
Can I ask what I know the greater potion is usually 50, and I'm sorry, greater is usually 150 for gold, and potion is 50. Can I ask how much the superior is?
The superior, this one takes a while to make. For that one.
Oh, it's not made yet. It's been.
No, he has 1.
Okay.
1 second as I pull up. Where did I keep that?
Come on, Alex, type. What do you need?
Store. 1 second as I pull up the catalog. Continue.
Need you to be less. Oh, fuck you, Alex.
Let's see. Potion. Here we go. Potions. Let's see. Greater. Hold on. That doesn't seem right. Potions. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. Potion of healing. Here we go. Right, for the potion of healing, that's 50 gold pieces, but for you I'll sell it at a 10% discount. Does that sound fair?
That does sound very fair to me. I appreciate that, Arad.
Yes, and let's see here. The potion of greater healing, that will be of 150, but I'll shave off, let's say, I'll 135.
135, okay, and then 40 for wait, how much is the for the regular health?
40
with the discount?
135.
Okay. And the superior?
For the superior, now this one, again, it takes a while to make these, and
That's fine.
He's flipping through the pages as I'm looking for how much this thing sells for. I can't seem to find it. Let's see here. 1 second. Shit's coming. For the superior potion of healing, these take a while to make, and they're kind of difficult to make. It's quite a time-consuming process. For that, I'll charge about 2,000 gold pieces.
Oh shit. Okay. Can I ask if you have any other potions, charisma, or other things that not necessarily healing, but that you may have been working on?
Well.
I don't know if Leon, you want to throw something into the mix, or just be like, no, get your potions, get the fuck out, kid.
1 second.
I know it's kind of late for a lot of people, but I'd like us to throw a little something in.
Okay. 1 second. Yes, I do have some different potions in stock. Let's see here. He flips through the pages. I have a couple potions. I have a potion of resistance.
I'm letting the party can hear this, right? I want the party to be aware.
I have a potion of growth.
Okay.
Potion of fire breath, clairvoyance, mind reading, gaseous form.
Anything of dark vision?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
So, would you be interested in any of these?
How many health potions and greater health potions do you have?
For greater health potions, I have about 3.
Okay, and how many regular health
For
potions?
regular, I have about 15 in stock.
Wait, how do the potions for fire breath work?
Well, you ingest it and you breathe fire.
But it's only for 1 turn, I'm assuming, right?
I'm not entirely sure, to be
What's a
honest
turn?
with you. What's a,
I mean,
what a turn is.
the period of time does it?
Well, it
I work
really,
with it.
it depends. Users have reported different results, some better than
much?
others. For the potion of fire breath, that'll be 135 gold pieces.
35.
135.
If I gave you 1 plat and 25 gold.
What?
1 plat is 10 gold.
Oh no, sorry.
135 gold pieces.
Okay, so what if I gave 10 plat and 25 gold? I'm
Roll
asking for
give me a
10.
persuasion check.
Persuasion.
With a 9, he looks at you kind of, unfortunately I can't do that for you. That'll be 10 plat and 35 gold pieces.
I don't have 35 gold. I don't feel like breaking a plat. Maybe a 11.
Can I open to the party if anyone wants a potion or greater potion of healing? I would like to take at least 1 greater and a few regular potions of healing on me, but I'm opening up to the party first so I don't like rob the whole store.
Rob the whole
Not
store.
really robbing.
Yeah, because
Probably shouldn't use that language either.
it's all yours.
With these discounts, it might as well be stealing if you'll ask me.
Oh, is this crazy air raid and his prices are mad?
Yeah. So, what will it be, Magus?
Alex, I'm sorry, Blyatov, Maximus, Osas, Ryllai, or Blyatov? Pedrum?
Yeah,
Pedrum's not here, right? Does anyone want...
Technically,
take it?
he's physically here, but not here. If you get me.
Because...
Sorry, can you other than the healing potions, can you repeat the other
Yes,
lists as well? The dragon breath and
Fire
I mean,
breath,
the fire breath and
clairvoyance, mind reading, gaseous form, resistance, growth, and that's it. Among the usual. That's my special inventory. Of
I'll
course.
take 2 clairvoyance. How much would that be?
That's 1,008 gold pieces. A piece.
Never mind. I don't take any of them.
Alright, I'm gonna take the two of the greater potions.
So add 2 graders minus what I say, 135.
135 times 2, which is 270.
So minus 270 gold.
GP, which is 27.
27 plat.
platinum.
Yes.
Alright, and then it's 40.
So 2. You have what I say, 2 greater potions of healing now.
Yeah.
So mark that down.
Yeah, I'll write that down. 2.
So he only had 3 of those, by the way. So.
Yeah, that's fine. And then the regular potions.
How many regular potions do you want?
It's 200 for 5 of them, right?
He offered you 40 for 1.
Yeah. So if I buy 5.
That's 200. So 20 gold.
Yes.
20 plat.
Yeah. All right. So that's okay. 46 total plat. No, 47 total plat.
Okay. So you're handing him all the plat, and you get what? So you got 2 graders and 4 regulars, correct?
5 regulars.
5 regulars. Okay.
Yep.
So you guys begin to do the transaction, and he kind of looks at you. Oh, there's quite a few platinum pieces you've got.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you would like?
That's it for now. Thank you very much.
Okay. How about the rest of you? And he looks at the party. The rest of the party.
No.
good.
Still not that rich for those beautiful potions.
Understandably so. They are expensive, but what they do is interesting to say the least.
Oh, quite so. Yeah.
Believe it. Maybe next time.
Yes.
I
Well,
will-
please do come back. I do appreciate the business.
I asked before we go. Dragon is.
Oh yes, Pendragon. He's just down the way that way, and he points eastward.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Please do come back.
Thank you kindly.
So what do you guys like to do?
So he pointed where Pendragon is. So
I say we go to Pendragon if no one else wants any potions.
yeah.
Okay. So I would say that exchange took about like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And you guys are walking over. So you guys walk over in the general. He didn't point out the actual location, just the general location. So you guys head eastward down the main road.
I'm just gonna ask, are you sure we have time for this and we shouldn't just head back to
Yeah,
Alded?
none of you guys know that you guys are due today, but you're not quite sure at what time. So another hour passes.
Can't we go to
Arithmia.
Pendragon to swap back to Alded or no?
1 second.
That's what I'm saying. We just go back to Alded. And
Arithmia,
go
what do
there.
you do? Another hour passes. What do you want to do in that hour? Kenny?
Oh, what?
Another hour passes. What would you like to do?
I decide. Let me talk to the guard.
Sure. You walk up to the guards and they kind of look at you strangely. Are you all right?
Yeah, I just have.
Do you require medical attention? There's a chapel not too far that way. And he points.
No, I'm okay.
You are definitely not okay, by the way.
I know.
It's very obvious.
It's okay. Just
Get the free medical attention.
where's the chapel? I guess.
The chapel is due that way, and it's not that hard. You can see the spires that belong to the chapel. You were there actually not too long ago. Remember?
Well, I got clobbered, so I probably lost all my memory at this point.
So you see the spires that belong to the. Do you see the spires up there? And one of the guards point.
I see it. Okay, it's that direction. I gotcha.
Alright, well, please, dude,
I
take care of
guess.
yourself.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna come back here after I get better. I was part of Lady Valetyr's entourage.
Oh, are you with the Order of First Strike?
As much as I hate that name.
Rumor has it
yes.
that they saved the princess. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, pretty.
Are you not proud of that?
You are on like the verge of death, but.
Yeah, let me just get the medical attention up. Come by and such.
Wait, you're part of the Order of the First Strike?
Yeah.
Your name
No
momentum.
way.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go to that chapel.
Well, please. And you detach from the guards and head towards the chapel. Andrew, what do you want to do? Zachy, sorry, not Zachy. Other Andrew.
Big Mohan.
Did the letter say where?
Yeah, to report back to the castle. At 3 o'clock.
What time is it now?
It's currently
10:45.
10:45.
What do I want to do?
You're currently outside the estate. You see like a bunch of like rich, bougie people walking past. They're kind of looking at you with a little bit of disdain. Some of them are wearing like very nice flowy dresses. It's like middle summer, so it's definitely like dress season.
I guess I'll take a walk.
Sure, you take a walk, and again, you get a couple looks here and there, but overall, it's a pleasant experience. Yeah, sure. What do you want to do?
Would I know if the team might have headed to the teleport thingy, or do I have to ask somebody?
You would assume. Actually, no. You were. Yeah, no. You would assume that they're. If the servant told you that they were heading to the Marv, it would be a good assumption to think that they would be heading towards that direction.
I guess I'll make my way there.
Sure. Okay. You take a moment to think about it, and the streets of Alded are long and winding. You might miss them, so perhaps it would be a better option to just wait for them.
How far away is the castle from where I am?
Like 20 minutes. Not that far.
I'll walk to the castle.
Sure. You walk to the castle, which it takes about the better 20 minutes. You arrive at the castle and they stop you. Yes, your business, please.
I got this letter saying to meet here at 3 o'clock.
Oh, yes, right. Well, it's a little bit early.
Yeah, well, the party's not here, so I figured kill time until they get here.
All right. Well, he kind of like, one of them gestures you up the stairs that lead towards Alded's tower.
Okay.
You may pass.
Inside?
Huh?
I go inside.
Alright, so you walk up the staircase. So scene swap. Back at the Marv. What do you guys want to do?
Do we see anything that remotely relates to Pendragon?
No.
Alright, then I turn to the rest of the group and be like, let's go back to the teleportation chamber. At least we can find Pendragon and Alded.
Sure.
Stay switching port here.
Alright,
Everyone else agrees? Concur?
Yes.
Right. So you guys head back to the teleportation terminal, which takes 30 minutes. So 11 plus 2. There you go. You guys eventually make it back to the teleportation terminal, and the person who's manning the front desk area is the familiar dwarf character. I don't know if you guys remember his name.
Awesome, cool. Hold on.
Hi, it's you lot. Good morning. You guys heading? Are you lot heading back now?
Yeah, we're heading back.
All right, follow me. And he leads you guys up the corridor that eventually leads the connection between Thamarb and Alded, and does the whole procedure. Calls up Jolmyri. Hi, Jolmyri. They're heading back by now. And you know, marble into the mirror. The portal opens up. You guys are essentially thrown back to Alded. Back here. So Crush is going to make his way to the castle. Arithmia is making her way. Arithmia is heading towards the chapel over here.
KYA? Kill your what?
Alright, and then so you guys eventually are teleported back to the teleportation and all the marble structure of the teleportation terminal over there is apparent to you guys, and Jolmyri greets you on the other end. Welcome back to the city of Alded.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Do I know if Pendragon's on the inner walls or the outer wall?
Outer.
Alright, I tell the rest of the...
I know we're going to... Pendragon is Rigid also on the outer walls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I leave, I ask the mage's quarters if they sell any magical items or anything of this sort.
Are you asking Jolmyri? She's the only one around.
Yeah.
Yes, well, there are several magical shops, but if you really want to get the most bang out of your buck, the previous Archmage Pendragon is the one you want to talk to.
Don't you mean bang of our coin? Ha 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 ha. Don't laugh at me, it's a terrible joke.
Can I ask about the letter thing?
KYS.
Oh, right. Letter. What exactly about letter? Yeah.
I wanted to send a letter out to Dune.
Oh, right. We do have that service. There is a courier service here in the Mage's Quarter. It's a subsidiary of the Institute of Arcana. They do work on sending messages around.
Holy fuck.
Could you point me in that direction?
Yes, it's just down the street, and she gives you instructions to reach there. You can't miss it. It has the I believe, one second. Let me pull up my notes. One second. Okay, got it. Yes, if you can't miss it. It has the image of a stallion on the front, and you can't miss it.
Alright, thank you very much.
Yes, well, please do come again.
Before I leave, I ask her, would you happen to know if there is some kind of bag that can withhold a
Oh, right.
much
Well,
larger number?
that's I believe the item's called the Bag of Holding, something like that, right?
Yes, something like that.
Well, I personally don't have one. It's a little too highbrow for me. I don't think I could really use it. Maybe I could put my salads in there, perhaps. What do you guys think?
Salads.
That'd be a lot of salad.
Would you happen to know if any of the main shops around here
I'm sorry?
sell it?
No,
Would you happen to
unfortunately,
know-
bags of holdings are relatively exotic items. Perhaps Master Pendragon has one. Perhaps.
Alright, can we all go to
You guys know about Pendragon, by the way? He is fantastic.
Can we all go to Pendragon? Like, are we all set on going to Pendragon?
Oh, all right. And you see kind of Jolmyri kind of like retreat.
Sorry, Jolmyri. I love hearing your voice. I love hearing you talk. I just need to get some priorities taken care of.
Yeah, let's go to Pendragon, because I have to go and get it.
Please do come again. I have a ton of recipes of salads if you guys would like.
We sure will come back for those salads, Jolmyri. Let's head out to Pendragon's, boys.
All right, I tell him
I'm gonna head to the castle
Sure.
myself.
All right.
I don't need to go to Pendragon's.
Yeah, I don't need to go to Pendragon's either. But Magnus, you mentioned you were going to.
Yeah, I do need to stop by Ridget's on the way to Pendragon's.
If you want to come with me, I need to stop by Ridget's too. But I just need
Is
to stop
Ridget's
by.
on the way to Pendragon's, Leon? Like, I don't know where she's is.
Yes.
It's marked.
All right, so I'll go with Maximus to Ridget's, and then I'll go to Pendragon's right after.
You mind taking the pick stop so I can just mail that letter?
Well, I mean, we're going to Pendragon's. You're going to Ridget's. We can just tell me what you want at Pendragon's, and I can go and get it for you.
I'd rather ask him myself. Not that I don't like trust you or anything. It's just that I don't know what Pendragon has for me. Like, you know, like I'm not like I know you want your shield and shit. So
yeah, like I have very specific.
Yeah, go get your thing from Pendragon's. How about we meet at the castle? Say, can we get all our stuff done by 2, Leon?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm asking you. Can we walk
you
there?
tell me. You tell me.
I start walking.
Let's run, guys.
Technically, you guys don't even know that you're being summoned. At least not yet.
Let's run, guys. Come on.
All right. Well, let's. All right, Maximus, where do you need to go? I'll go with you. Go to your pit stop.
I'm like 5 minutes.
You guys chat amongst yourself in the thing. What you guys want to do? Scene swaps. Arithmia. You're walking up to the chapel. Very nice. The white rock structure with the several golden trims. You know this place belongs to the acolytes, those who worship Tyr. You walk up and you are severely hurt. Some of the acolytes actually take notice. Are you all right?
Yeah, had a few drinks, good ale, and I got into like a little fist fight.
Would you? So who's talking to you right now? Is this a younger female? I would say maybe half elf. She's got like blonde hair, blue eyes. Would you like to come inside? And you look awful.
I'll be most appreciated.
She kind of escorts you inside, and inside. What day is it today? It's the 9th. So today's Moon Day. There's no services being held. You know, it's just a very like lax environment. And the acolyte eventually takes you to a person you've met before. Very wizened old man, Father Joseph.
Oh,
Takes you to Father Joseph. Oh, Father Joseph, we have someone who might require your attention. And Father Joseph, who's currently like reading scriptures or books or something, he looks at you, and he kind of like raises an eyebrow. Oh, are you, my child? Are you all right?
Never felt better, Father.
Please do. He gets up and he walks towards you and kind of like eyes you over. Is there a reason why you're covered in these lacerations, my child?
Bar fight gone wrong?
Well, usually I would charge for this service, but it appears you need this more than anyone. So, he looks at you and you see him clutch onto his holy symbol and place a hand onto you, and suddenly you feel that warmth, that light, not too much different from the magic that you received from Osas and Ryllai. You regain 13 HP.
13? Alright.
Yes. And afterwards, some of your wounds begin to heal, and they begin to close, and he looks at you, my child. How do you feel now?
Slightly feel better. I could at least walk better.
That is good, my child. Well, please, next time, take better care of yourself.
Yeah, I'll probably stop drinking altogether at this point.
Understood. And you see him kind of like smile and kind of like pat you on the back. Now, well, be on your way, and again, do take care of yourself.
Thank you, Father.
May Tyr guide you in your travels. And he goes back to his readings, sits down at his desk, and starts reading again. You're currently in the chapel. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm. Let's see what to do. I can't really gain access considering the guards are pretty much.
They recognize you though.
How's my facial structure like? Is it still?
You don't know. There's no mirrors around you.
Fuck. Yeah, I did tell them I wasn't gonna go back, so I proceed to go back to the gate.
Okay, so you walk up to the gate, and the guards look at you again. Ah, you're back. You seem a little better.
Yeah, a little better. All I know is I'm quitting drinking altogether. But yeah, I'm part of Lady Valetyr's group. I'm the one-
Yes, we understand. Please.
Yeah, so
One second,
yeah.
and they yell out to the other guards on the wall to raise the gate, and eventually the gate does raise. And you are allowed entry.
Alright. Good day to you, sir.
Yes. Good day. And
Alright.
they resume their post. What do you want to do?
Well, I got nothing else better to do, so what sense have the whatchamacallit? The inner gates, it's just rich housing?
Pretty
I'm
much, yeah.
guessing? Alright, so it's just rich people homes, okay.
Yep.
Where will I think my group will be here?
You have no idea.
That most likely they might get the money. Most likely. Probably not. They're bastards. They don't know what to do. I'm gonna go to the estate. Go.
Sure.
And I'm pretty crippled, so I can't. I'm just gonna go normal.
Sure. You end up about here. So Crush, you time passes and you arrive at the castle, and it appears to be a relatively busy environment. There are people going to and fro, and you're currently in like the courtyard of the castle. What do you want to do? Andrew, you there?
Yeah.
Wait, go on.
What do you want
Can
to
you
do?
guys hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any servant kind of people around?
No, they're soldiers.
Soldiers.
Mostly soldiers. There's a noble here and there. There's several, like, people who are currently tending to the garden, but there's none that, like, Ryllai probably shouldn't bug them.
Are there any training grounds?
Here? No. This isn't the Marshall District.
That would only be there, okay. How high up is this place?
Let's take a look at the picture. It gives a rough estimate. It's pretty damn high up.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I kind of want to not so much send word, but find out from somebody if the group arrived.
Sure. You pull aside a person and who's currently tending to the garden, and she looks at you. Who exactly are you looking for?
The group that came with Lady Valetyr.
No, I haven't seen them. Is that the one with Lady Valetyr?
Yeah. What?
And she takes a moment to think. No, I haven't seen them. And before you is like kind of like an absent-minded looking. She appears to be wearing somewhat fancy vestments. She appears to be with the castle, and she's taking care of the flower arrangements and whatnot. She looks a little bit lost, but yeah, she tells you that no, she hasn't seen them.
In my head, I start to think that the people around me are like me when my brain was gone.
By the way, that whole like event is a blur to you. So
So do I not remember any of that?
you remember like bits and pieces, but no, not really.
Okay, so to me, is that something that's like never happened? Or?
You like it's like those nostalgic memories of you had when you were a kid, kind of like that. Like those bits.
Like you question why you know the taste of your blade.
So, what do you want to do, Crush? You ask around, but huh?
I guess I'll walk around and look for whoever it is I have to meet for this.
Okay. The letter specifically states where to go.
So I'll go to wherever it specifically states.
Okay. You go to the excuse me. So the letter tells you, excuse me. The letter states to meet you to go meet in the meeting room that you guys were previously, but you go there and no one's there. It's a little too early.
I guess I'll head back outside.
Okay, you head back outside. Is there anything else we want to do?
I guess wander around the area for a
Okay.
bit.
So you wander around, appreciating the view from up here. Scene swaps back to the majority. What do you guys want to do?
All right, I tell who I'm like I'm heading to Pendragon. Anyone want to come with me? Like, book it.
I'm going to the castle.
Me and Magnus are doing the letter thing real quick.
Sure. You walk up to the building, and there is a building with It's strange. This whole area, this mage's quarter, it's vastly different from the rest of the city of Alded. There's several. This building that's in front of you, it has lights, but it's like these floating globes of light that are just like kind of hovering. They don't emit that much light because it's daytime currently. But in front of you is what appears to be the building that Jolmai was referring to, and on the emblazoned above the door is a symbol of what appears to, instead of a lion, it's a horse, and the horse appears to be, like on its hind legs, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And there's words emblazoned across the sign, and it says, one second. It says the Stallion Courier Express. Express Service. Stallion Courier Express Service.
Okay. May I enter?
Alright, you enter, and before you, it appears to be relatively sleepy kind of environment. There's a few people in line, kind of like waiting, maybe like two. As you guys are entering, one of them is actually exiting, so there's only one person in front of the line.
So I guess I'm waiting in line.
Okay, so you guys are waiting in line. So back to Bliatov, and so you guys are like separate somewhere over here, perhaps. Back to the rest of you guys.
Go towards the castle.
Okay, so Bliatov's heading towards the castle.
I'm assuming Whiskey Jack was going with him.
Huh?
Send whiskey with him.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm
I'm also.
Maximus and Magnus.
Huh?
I'm following Maximus essentially.
Okay. Ryllai, where are you?
We're going straight to Pendragon's.
Huh?
I thought you guys were going straight to Pendragon.
Oh yeah. I'm not following you guys.
Because I'm actually done. I don't have anything to do with Pendragon's.
Yeah, we all know you guys finished Pendragon's before. I need to go, guys. Come on.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so you guys are in line. Eventually, the person in front of you, they finish up the business and walk out the door. And let's see, 1 second.
So the letter's been mailed?
No, there's a person in front of us.
Oh.
Waiting
in line in D&D.
So eventually,
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So eventually,
the old lady finally get her postage stamps.
So eventually, the person leaves, and you guys are next in line.
All right.
So I just walk up and say, "Excuse me, I'd like to send a letter."
Okay, so the person in front of you is a gnome. Let's see, female gnome, golden hair, dark green eyes. She appears to be wearing what appears to be somewhat expensive robes that would be not too you would essentially find on anyone who's practicing magics. And she looks at the party and oh, hey, welcome. How may I be of service to you?
I would just like to send a letter, please.
Yes. Where exactly? And when you say that, she touches a map that's in front of you, and it kind of like lights up and floats up in the air. Now, where exactly would you like to bring this letter? And the map is facing you guys.
To Dune, the adventure store.
To Dune. Yes. Right. Who exactly are you sending it to?
Ebiorg?
Ebiorg. I don't know of her personally, but we can definitely send this letter over and search for. How do you spell that again?
I don't really speak Dwarvish. Magnus, do you know how to spell Ebiorg?
And you see her kind of like she inks a pen, and then she has a pen ready and a quill, and she's looking at you guys expectantly. It'd be kind of difficult to send letters without knowing the recipient's name, much less their appearance.
Wait, out of character, like Maxis, who is this again? Like Jose, who is this?
This is the one who runs the Adventure Guild.
But I don't think I was. I think I was vacationing at that time. I don't have any notes on that person.
You were okay. You would know how to spell Ebiorg, right? Because you're raised by dwarves.
It's Dwarvish.
Yeah.
Or are you right? Then I know. Leon, do I know? Like, is this good? Or is this legit kosher?
Just because you're part of that culture doesn't immediately give you names.
Because like I don't have notes because I was vacationing at that time from the Adventures Guild. I don't have any notes from that.
Technically, you didn't even meet her, so no. I would say no.
Oh man.
Wait, I didn't meet her?
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Like,
I don't think you met her.
No.
Wait, didn't I meet? Oh, he was an individual thing. That's what Jose did.
No, it wasn't. We've been there a couple times. I thought we were. Okay.
Because I can't. I would back you up so hard, Jose, but
Yeah.
I don't know any details about. Because again, I was gone.
All right.
I was in vacation. I was in Europe at this time.
Dwarf, short, red hair, adventure shore. Name
She begins
probably-
scribbling down the paper. Dwarf.
Control F,
Red hair.
red.
Did you say the adventures? I'm sorry. What was that again?
The adventure store.
Adventure store. And she begins writing it down. Adventure store.
To Dune.
Do you have like any appearance that we could run off or something?
I think that's how you spell her name. I typed the.
As she begins to write down. All right. So, what would you like to send?
So just a general thank you for
Thank you.
being kind to me, and just a brief recount of our adventures over the last bit.
Okay, so you
And-
begin recounting your adventure, which takes, I would say, the better part of like 20-30 minutes.
No, I mean like brief. Like
Brief,
This
like
is
10
this
minutes.
is like a page paper, like that's short.
Okay. And she
And
begins.
then-
It's a journal entry. That's it. Real
Yeah,
quick.
that's it. Just quick update. Say thank you. Boom.
We ain't writing the Iliad here.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
There's no lifetimes and of Jose.
Now, taking a look at the map, and she eventually finishes the writing and starts to like wrap it up, and puts a ribbon around it. All right, well, we've got your message. Now let's take a look at this map. As you can see, we're currently in Alded, which is over here, and the location kind of lights up on the map, which is currently floating, by the way.
Okay.
And the
Cool.
Tadun is over here. Now, unfortunately, there's no connections. There's no teleportation terminals that are around in that area. So we're gonna have to physically bring this letter over there. Do you
Cool.
understand this so far?
Yes.
So because of that, we're gonna have to. We need people, actual people, adventurers, not too much different from yourselves. And she kind of like points at you guys. It's very obvious that you guys are adventurers, farmers and whatnot. So we're gonna actually have to hire people to physically send this letter over there. So that's gonna be a bit of a pricey endeavor. Do you still wish to pursue this?
Can you tell me how much it is?
Well, and she pulls out a black book and she begins to flip through it. Well, for the whole service and the cost of employing people to take your letter, that'll be about 100 gold pieces.
Damn, for a letter?
Yes, well, the world, as you may or may not know, the
I
world is
just-
becoming a
yeah.
little dangerous.
I'll just agree and
So go ahead, minus 100 gold pieces.
Yep.
Alright, well, and she takes the gold, kind of like counts it. Yes, this is the correct amount of gold, so we will take this letter, and she puts it on the counter and send it as soon as possible. Now, is there anything else I can help you all with?
No, that'll be all. Thank you very much. Sorry, it was
Well-
a bit of a rush.
Yes, I do. Alright, please do come again. And you guys leave. Where else would you guys like to go?
Next up is Ridget's
Full sprint.
full
Oh.
sprint.
Alright.
This chick
On
is
the double.
hot.
I just picture two dragon wars sprinting and a little dwarf trying to keep up behind them.
Alright, everyone give me acrobatics check.
Oh fuck! Come on.
Yeah.
Time for the nat ones.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
Dude, how did you roll?
Oh.
Oh, rip Tosif.
How do you roll 2 nat 20s twice in one session?
Maximus. Okay, Ryllai. Go ahead and roll acrobatics, Ryllai. I'm going to need to type, but I cannot hear anything. Ooh.
His laptop died.
Oh, she's not coming with us. She went straight to Pendragon's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did.
Alright, 8. Wow.
Leon, did you hear that?
Yeah.
She's not coming with us, so I don't know if she's sprinting. She's not with us.
Yeah, she's sprinting.
Okay. What time is it? Alright. Okay. So you guys 20. Yeah, you guys attempt to run through the streets of Alded, but with the natural 1 from Osas and pretty low rolls from Ryllai and from Magnus, you guys bump into several of the townsfolk, and they seem quite upset. Eventually, you guys end up running into some soldiers who halt you guys and kind of reprimand you guys for running out in the streets. And that eats up a little bit of time.
Wait, well, why?
Just don't worry about it.
No, but I'm saying
We
you're still
have to-
counting. I'm just saying Riley's still not with us yet. With
No,
all.
she's going to Pendragons.
Yeah.
She has to go the same way.
Yeah, but she would have been a 10-minute head start.
I already gave you. Okay. What else would you guys like? So, Arithmia, are you just
We
heading
are
up to?
Richards now?
Are you guys heading up? No. Are you guys? Sorry, Arithmia. What do you want to do? Just continue to Ryllai's?
Continue to Ryllai's, yeah.
Okay. So.
But I'm gonna
an hour.
move. I'm gonna. Actually, no, yeah, an hour.
So you're pretty close. Within. It is currently. Yeah, it's currently 2 o'clock, guys.
Movement.
So
Well, we're gonna be late again.
Blatov is heading over to the castle.
Never gonna make it.
Okay. So Blatov, you and Whiskey Jack find yourselves on the main road. About there-ish. Alright. Crush, are you still hanging out in the courtyard area, just chilling?
Yeah.
Crush, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, so you're just chilling in the courtyard. It is currently 2 o'clock, 2:15 p.m.
How did you mean real time?
Well, it's actually 2:34 a.m. IRL. So, Magnus, Ryllai, Osas, and Maximus, do you guys want to continue pursuing this?
Are we at Richards?
Well,
No, you guys are still within the inner wall district.
we don't know we're supposed to be due, so.
Technically, yeah, that's true. You
So
guys,
we're
all you
gonna
guys
have to
know is that
Richards.
you guys are due here, or rather, you guys were going to be summoned today, sometime today. Crush is the only one who knows, technically.
And they would send a servant if they went to.
As you approach Arithmia, one of the servants actually walks up to you. Yes, you are being summoned to the court along with Lady Valetyr, by the way.
Fuck.
Are you alright? And she's kind of...
Oh, you talking about these women? Yeah, I'm alright. A little roughhousing in a bar.
Just a
somewhere.
hickeys, you know.
Shut the fuck up, Tulsa. You're not there.
So,
Yo, chill.
you're given the information that you're due at the castle. Arithmia, what do you want to do?
I am sprinting to the best of my ability.
Okay. So, it's not that far. So yeah, I would say you eventually walk up. You know, do the whole procedure. They kind of usher you in. You know, because your time to your summoning time is coming up. Blatov and Whiskey. Well, Blatov, what do you want to do?
We'll sprint to the castle.
Okay.
It's,
So I would say.
He makes it.
Yeah, you make it. You make it on time. You eventually find Arithmia and Crush. You guys are
well,
essentially.
when I get there, I ask the guards if there's been any word.
Yes,
about a summon.
I do believe that you ordered the first strike, correct?
Yes.
You are being summoned. Some of your friends are already here. The one without, the one without the missing half her hair. She's here. And the red one's also here as well.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Do you know where they are? Somewhere?
Yes, they're up courtyard.
Okay, thank you.
So
Then I head to the courtyard.
you head up to the courtyard, and eventually you do find Arithmia and Crush, who's currently chilling in the courtyard. Back to the other half of the party. What do you guys want to do?
So non-metagaming, I guess we should just keep going.
Yeah, if we're not gonna metagame yet, we should complete what we were supposed to do.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
So let's.
So you
I mean,
guys
like
spend
that's
the
not.
next-
It's. You don't want us to metagame this one, right?
You guys spend the next 30 minutes heading towards the wall,
Bridges.
the inner wall, technically. And as you guys approach the inner wall, there are two guards there, and they kind of look at you strangely. Order the first strike?
Yes.
You.
Well, Mano Diorum, yeah, but yeah,
We are not Mono Diorum.
Sorry. What the fuck?
Memento Mori.
Memento Mori.
You see the two guards kind of like whisper to one another.
They're gonna tell us.
You guys do
we
believe.
glean?
You guys know that you're being summoned to the castle.
Oh, I didn't know that. Let's go to the castle now.
Wait. What time? We weren't.
Actually,
no one
we were
notified
told-
us.
We were told 3 p.m. actually.
We look at our watches.
No one notified us.
Huh?
And I say no one notified us, and then I get turned around and just.
Yep. Let's just go.
So,
Let's take that
yeah,
information and go back.
we hear it. Oh crap!
Is there
And then
any
I.
way we can get an escort? Make it quicker.
An escort. We don't really have anything like that, unfortunately.
Just walk with us.
I don't think that'll. I don't think we have to. We
There's,
have
one
to.
of you. There's 2 of you at the gate. Send one of us.
We have
It
to.
doesn't.
Let's just go. Let's just go. Go.
Dude, just use your magic carpet.
Go to Restless.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
double time.
Magnus. Technically, if you use your carpet, it can't support your weight.
Yeah, you can't support any Leia. It can't, so it's useless.
So what do you guys want to do?
Let's just go. Well, now
Go,
clearly
go,
we'll get
double.
penalized if we try and run to Bridget's and Pendragon's.
Okay.
So that's not gonna happen. So
Double
we just
time,
have to
double
go.
time.
So give me strength checks. Give me strength checks.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Wait,
Strength check is good.
strength?
Athletics. You guys are
Yeah.
like booking it.
Oh,
23,
these rolls
19.
are kicking
These
in.
rolls are big.
Not
You got a
strength,
14.
athletics.
Athletics, dude.
That's not it. That's it.
15, 18. That's pretty decent. So I'll say you guys like strain yourselves to run the distance with
No,
the help
Richard,
of
wait.
Ryllai taking shortcuts and whatnot, trying to cut down on the time. I would say with those rolls, you guys do make it to the outer. Going through the whole procedure, they ushering you in again. Second day of being late though. So that.
Were we already in the meeting room?
So you guys, I would say you guys are waiting in the meeting room. Sure. It would make sense, right?
Yeah.
So you guys
So,
cut down
I have
severely
a-
on the time. 1 second. You guys do cut down on time, but unfortunately, still late.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? I mean,
Let's see.
I couldn't do that other session before, so.
Okay, so you guys are about half an hour late. The half the party essentially burst into the into the meeting room where the other half of the party is waiting with a Lady Lionhardt, who's currently chatting with the other half of the party.
Yeah, you guys are late.
Sorry, we didn't get it until it was too late.
Told us. They were.
Lady Lionhardt looks at the rest of the party. I can.
Yeah, I understand. I wasn't informed either until the maid told me.
Listen, you guys being late twice in a row, doesn't look good on me.
Yeah, actually, we weren't notified until the very last moment.
Yes, well, I did
We
send a letter.
apologize.
We sent a letter early on in the day. That was about 7 o'clock in the morning. 8
Wait,
o'clock.
where were you guys anyway?
The letter.
I received it.
Yeah, sorry, we were in the Marv.
The Marv? You guys were in the Marv?
Yeah,
Oh,
we had
well.
to.
Oh,
We had some urgency to deal with, so that's why we went there.
Well, who am I to say? Well, anyways, the vessel has arrived, so if you will, please. Is everyone ready for this, by the way? Have you guys stocked up on rations and whatnot?
I guess so.
Right, well,
Would we have time if that's not
Would we
the
have
case?
time to go if it's not the case? Yeah.
we were supposed to leave. Well,
Right. We were supposed to, but our question is, do we still have time to go double check and make sure we're very ready?
No.
If it's no, then let's head out. If it is, then let's take that time.
listen, again, this horn, I want it away from my city as soon as possible. I hope
So
you
then
do
let's head
understand.
out. There's no other
Alright.
step here but to head out then.
Okay, so you
With
guys.
the most respect, Princess.
Yes, duly noted, Dragonborn. So you guys, she gets up. She was having a relatively pleasant conversation with Bleatov, Arithmia, Crush, and Whiskey Jack, and you see her kind of stretch a bit. She's currently wearing her like armor for battle, by the way. Is everyone ready for this?
Yes.
All right. Well, please follow me. And as she begins to exit out of the room, the box that contains the horn is also waiting not too far outside. So as she moves out, the 2 soldiers carrying that box follows her essentially.
Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm keeping a sharp eye around me, essentially.
Okay. So you guys are following her, I'm assuming.
Following her as very.
So you guys,
While keeping
guys-
keeping in mind of the surrounding, essentially. Sorry.
takes the better part of another hour or so. So you guys, ooh, that's not an hour. Wait, that is an hour. Okay, so you guys eventually find your way through the royal district of of Thamar. Would you guys like to say anything? You know, do anything? Any questions?
Not really.
Not really. So I guess at this point, Lady Lionhardt just give you guys casual conversation, especially with you, Ryllai, who can't technically hear us right now.
Yeah, he left. He left.
Okay, and if eventually you guys are, you guys eventually make it to the dock, and what's waiting for you guys at the dock is a very, very, very large ship. And it's getting really late. Let's cut the session here.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and cut the recording. We'll catch you guys next week. Let me stop right there.